Go.
So, I understand ladies getting VIP for concerts. But
As in being a lady yourself and buying a VIP?
yeah, I can kind of
Just
see
being a
that.
lady.
Okay.
Seeing a guy do it is just weird.
Okay. Do you have this thing where it's like a man shouldn't be that much of a fan of anything?
Yeah. I can't wait. I'm gonna meet Omalay. Yeah. No. You know.
You can be a big fan.
No.
You can't buy VIP.
No. You know what's so weird about it? It's just like watching them stand in the line for meet and greet.
Now that they would wait with their girl, trust.
I think as a man, you can only be that much of a fan of one person.
Who?
But
right,
you
just
can only
one.
choose one person, and you can't freak out.
Nah, what do you mean? Why can't they like
Bro, 'cause if a man
fangirl?
stands in line and goes, like, nah.
Like, cause to be honest,
Horrible.
I've only been to like 4 concerts. But anyways,
All free, huh?
yeah, huh? Yeah, true. But when there's VIP, I only see like the ladies lining up.
Yeah, majority of the time.
Majority of the ladies.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's weird because if I see like Nas or Jay-Z come down, and then guys are getting VIP, that makes sense to me. I don't know why.
Nah.
Okay. See, as much as I'm a huge fan of those guys, I wouldn't do it because I feel like they wouldn't respect it if a guy was in VIP for
Bro,
them.
I realized I don't think I'm that big of a fan of anyone
Don't need
enough
to be.
to do that. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
couldn't pay how much it was going to cost to go to Burna.
Yeah.
Even though I love his music. I'm not like...
No, the ticket wasn't bad. It's just like the whole.
No,
Nah,
but
everything.
regardless, it's gonna end
Yeah.
up costing you legit over $1,000.
Everything he was going to
but
do.
it's like
But this is
2K,
what I
yeah,
wonder though. Like, things cost money in life. And that's just the
It
reality of it.
does.
I could do a trip, right? I would happily spend that money on a holiday, on a trip, on a getaway, whatever it is. But the fact that I'm just going to go see another human being, I can't do that, bro.
Yeah. But because it's also, especially with the VIP.
Unless we make it a whole entire house.
Yeah. And then while we're there, we happen
we
to
do
go to the
this, we
concert.
do that, yeah.
Because the meet and greet thing is like,
Literally
bro,
taking
like
a photo.
no, like honestly, what do you think is gonna happen when you talk to them?
Yeah.
Hey man, like I love your music. Thank
Okay.
you so much for
Okay.
inspiring
They
me.
hear that with
Okay.
the rest of everybody else.
then?
Yeah.
And then we take a photo, and then I
And
have
then?
that photo for life as a memory.
If the meet and greet is free,
Yeah.
like when Andrew Schultz came down,
Yeah, and
we
they're
had-
just hanging out.
we hang out, like we took photos
And Noor
with
tried to
him.
get him on the podcast. Shout out, bro.
yeah,
Shoot.
shout out.
Do it again.
But obviously we didn't pay extra to try to
do
do
that.
that whole meet and greet unless Danny bought us the VIP tickets.
So, boys, definitely bought us seated.
We
GAA.
still owe him some money. huh?
Because I thought that was free.
Wait, y'all didn't pay me?
Huh?
What?
No, we definitely did.
I like what Chris Brown does though, like for his meet and greets. He charges, I
smacks
think,
the
like
fans?
1K.
Oh, sorry.
He charges 1K, but like he literally like he'll carry the fan,
Bro, what
like
the
do
heck?
like the like
Wait,
not
1K?
sexual positions.
Wait,
What do you-
again? Now imagine the fan was a guy.
No,
Yeah,
that one, that one.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait.
He wouldn't do that for a guy, but like he's literally like full touching,
Bro,
like
wait,
he'll carry
bro,
you.
what have we
No,
come
no,
to
no,
as
no, no.
humanity?
No,
I
because
get
Chris
it.
Brown is seen to be like a sexual
That
type of
sexy
thing. So
guy.
in his like, you pay 1K and you're literally getting a photo of him like dry humping you type of situation.
Nah,
like that's what,
that's
and
what they
people
want.
are
That's what
paying.
they want.
But,
Chris
bro,
Brown,
what a
Usher.
degenerate society we are
nah,
in, bro.
I paid $1,000 to have a photo with Chris Brown dry humping.
And then you literally, okay, drops you down. Next.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
it wasn't
you got
even
to
a
live your
special-
fantasy.
we
Bro.
call this episode Chris Brown dry hump me.
Bro, might have to still, bro. Any songs
but
we
see,
can
imagine a
remix?
guy like
Come on,
I
let's
can't
do
pay
seven
VIP
positions.
for Chris
Oh,
Brown, bro.
that's-
Like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, what am I actually gonna do? Like, even just
So-
like,
Dap
I
you
can't
up and
pay
then-
VIP for these
Why
guys.
did you guys not buy Burna Boy tickets?
Why? It's not worth it.
Nah, for me it was just the whole thing, man. Like, cause the tickets is how much was the tickets? 120.
Yeah, tickets are light,
Alright,
low-key.
that's
Nah,
fine.
tickets were
Yeah.
tight.
But then it's the whole
to get
accommodation,
there, everything. I'm
flying.
also I'm not driving to Sydney anymore. Like I'm beyond that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, stuff that.
So
Sydney's nah.
tickets were like 800, then
I
was looking at
accommodation, then
Accommodation
everything. It's
too.
like, bro, shut up. I'll just play your Spotify premium.
To be honest, my gal bought a ticket for us. I
No
think-
way.
Oh.
Yeah, she bought us a Burna Boy
Ah,
tickets.
surprise date or what?
Yeah, I was just like, she's like, oh, by the way, bought us tickets. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I was like, oh, dope.
Return them.
But then I wasn't keen on going. So even before they announced this whole thing that's happening, he's not gonna come down. I was like to her, you know what? Like, let's actually return these tickets. Like, let's actually refund it.
Yeah.
Because we actually did the calculation. I was like, bro, going there, like $300 ticket. I mean, like $600 in return, accommodation. I was like, it's not worth
Yeah.
it. Like I was like, let's actually use that money for like a proper vacation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
now everyone's in
Can we
gold.
talk about
Huh? Yeah. What?
how sad
The hap-
everyone's experience looks in Sydney? Right
What do you mean, bro? Those Lime scooters look good as, bro.
The scooters look crazy. The things I'm seeing, bro. Just people asking, hey, what's the go?
Yeah.
Or what's happening?
Yeah.
The saddest one was Sea Life Aquarium.
Bro, you got one here in Melbourne, bro. And it's even better from what I heard.
Damn, man.
It would be lit as, especially like Rhythm Crew are there, right? It would be lit as if they pull up and impromptu, they do a nice event for
That
everyone
would
that's
be-
there.
that would have
like,
been
I'll be
nice.
like, bro, that's sick. You know what I mean? Like they recovered it. And like everyone that's moved from here from Melbourne, everyone just gathers together and has a dope ass event. I'm like, shout out to y'all. That's a vibe still. Like that's a L you're willing to like take.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you ended up going away.
There's
like,
still some sort of
You had a
memory.
good time.
exactly, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
attach a memory to it. But if I'm doing Lime scooters, bruv.
This, although the sadder thing though is like even the people that went clubbing in Sydney is way more boring than Melbourne, and they have the lockout laws.
Jeez.
So it's like,
It's great 2 o'clock. Everybody get out.
Sheesh.
Oh,
It's a
little
freedom,
little
guys, man.
quick
What a
vacation for them. So get
It's
away.
only good if you go like with your group, with your squad. You know what I mean? Like again, like what Dan was saying, you make memory out of that.
Isn't it just crazy? I mean, we're not surprised by the laws we have here for when it comes to how strict they are, but it's just like, in a way, I'm kind of like, yeah, tell them like,
bro, I'm not mad at it,
I'm like, damn, Australia, like if that's what we're gonna stand for,
bro.
Wait for a Burna Boy not coming down.
I don't
bruh,
get
like
it.
the
You
Australian
can't
government.
just be involved in stabbing, shootings, everything, and be like, yeah.
Yeah, but if you're not convicted though,
if they
That's
do
my
the
thing,
entire
like-
body, bro. After
but if they're not convicted, like, what's the big issue?
anybody,
Anybody.
Guys, that was very aggressive.
bro, like you're telling me, big Albanese said, nah, dog, I don't give a heck about your kilometer. last time you're gonna apply
You
to come to this
what
country,
It would
bro.
have been nice if Albo went on live and started playing Burna
Oh
Boy.
my god.
That's
Bro.
wrong, bro.
You see Alba just hitting them with this, bruh. Yeah, but like, I find it funny that
Yeah.
that's the stance that we're taking as a nation. But
Yeah.
I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that we're firm with it.
Yeah,
Like
that's
we
the
don't, we
thing.
don't we don't pick and choose.
Then
like-
again, maybe who knows? Because
Yeah,
I don't know if
they-
any of
they
the like
can.
rock
No,
people
because
that
a
they're
lot of people
allowing
haven't
in.
been allowed to get in. Even
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Chris Brown had
Yeah.
troubles getting in.
Yeah, he
Like
wasn't
that,
allowed
though.
to.
He's still, yeah.
He wasn't
Yeah,
allowed to.
not coming there.
Someone
Yeah.
else wasn't allowed to.
So regardless of
No,
how
there's a
big
lot.
of a star you are, it's like, bro, you want this madness? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Nah, man. It's
Are you alright?
Yeah. I think there's blood in my mouth.
Oh.
You right?
Bit of curse, mate.
Stop coming there.
Right after talking that smack about African giant. Yeah, but I free everybody that's over there right now, man.
Nah,
And
not free them. Have
Melbourne
to
showed
enjoy.
out, yo.
Bro,
with
the
the
weather's
weather.
so nice. Apparently, it was
The
raining
weather
in
is good.
Sydney.
The weather
Yeah.
is beautiful
L's on
right
L.
now.
Bro,
Bro,
no, the weather's
literally-
beautiful in Sydney, bro.
L's on L's on L's.
it's actually crazy, man. But yeah, I didn't realize just the amount of people that were actually going over, man. It's the fact that they were spending money, bro.
But the whole world was going to this anyways.
Exactly.
It's funny because we only think about Melbourne. It's like
same
there's
with
people in
Brisbane.
Perth, all of that, yeah, all going down.
Imagine
It's-
taking that 5 hour from Perth.
Damn.
It's still better than probably.
And lucky,
Perth.
Yeah, probably.
So, but yeah,
it's not expensive, bro.
it's crazy, man. Anyways,
What's
Sure.
happening?
let's
times.
tap in. Let's tap in.
All right.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Disruption Podcast.
Oh,
Thank you for joining us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Share this somewhere.
Okay.
How about like the video and don't be
Sure.
stupid for
Yes,
Well,
because
super
we
cool.
are actually not as late in as we typically are when we
Yeah.
try to just talk with you guys,
Yeah.
level with you, know,
Be friends.
Be friends.
You know what the crazy part is? I was looking at the analytics and it actually says you guys are watching for longer than usual. So
Sure.
I know
guys
you
like
saw
us.
this.
I know you saw
I know you saw this. Just like it.
So, thank you for joining us here. Like, please, comment. Yo, see, you guys were telling me that they weren't going to listen to me last episode
What happened?
when I pleaded with them.
I
And
saw
they
one
listened.
person.
Are you all right? Check the comments right
Yeah,
now.
too, I saw
haven't-
one as well.
Nah, no way.
Thank you guys so much for
Because
that.
you abused them last
Yeah,
time.
and sometimes nope, I'm
Literally.
not
Bro,
going to endorse that
a little
message.
bit of
I was
abuse
about, yeah, I was
goes a long way.
No, we
let's
do not
put them
condone.
comments.
So thank you very much. And please, on this same video here, whatever it is we talk about, I have no clue. Just like we do every episode, I got no idea what's about to happen. We're going to go on this journey of discovery together. Like,
We just
comment,
chat.
subscribe, all of them things there. Send it to your friends.
So what did Daniel fans?
What I really want people to do as well, if you're on Spotify or Apple Music, send us with the ratings.
The rates.
Click on the ratings. Yeah, give us that 5-star. Nothing below 5-star. These guys are sus in the comments right now. Click on the ratings there, please. We're just trying to get it out. Want more people to suss this out. You know, spread the gospel and that there still.
Yes,
And
sir.
without further ado, who are we joined by?
All right, I'm Noor the Baghdaddy.
It's Chief Soji in the building, baby.
It's Carlos.
Why are you like
Oh,
this?
I hate
It's
you.
the prince.
The weather is nice.
It's
The
the
day is
prince.
nice. You are
The
not.
day-
And
is
I'm
nice.
looking bright. Hey guys,
What's your name, bro?
it's my Weezy.
You didn't even say
I
your
just-
girl,
Bro,
man.
you don't know who you are.
I
anymore.
don't. It's your
Identity
girl, my Weezy.
Yeah.
Just before I introduce myself,
Okay.
Oh,
I just saw the video.
Of Sea Life? Oh,
No, See
damn.
Live. Like YouTube. Our last video. But I look dark as hell. Oh my God.
Wait, aren't you wearing all black?
Yeah, I was wearing all
you were
black.
wearing
That's
black,
not of any
yeah.
fault of
My
ours.
ass
That's
is
of
black.
your own, bro.
Bro, I looked and said, yo.
It's just eyes and teeth.
Yo.
Eyes, teeth, yellow beanie.
Now
Where's the
y'all are
prince?
looking small on the camera because you're leaning back.
Oh my days.
There we
head.
go. Sit up, lads.
Yeah, you look
Good
good.
job.
Let's get it.
All right.
You know what I don't like?
What do you not like?
The fact that work don't pay us that extra 5-10 minutes that we're actually early.
Wait.
No.
Talk.
Because you know how it's like, I don't know, it depends on which industry you're in, yeah? But someone does like, you're required to be like 5-10 minutes.
Like you're
Early.
actually required to.
Because they don't want to pay you for the setting up time
Yes,
that it
yeah.
takes for you to put your bag down
for
and
you,
like,
or like
yeah.
handover, whatever
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
how normally it's like, let's say you finish at 9 o'clock and I start 9 o'clock, right? If you finish at 9 o'clock, you have to do handover for me. You're literally staying back to like 9:10 or whatever it is, right? But then
Okay.
if I come 8:50 and you're doing your handover, you can finish at 9 o'clock
But
and I
you've
finish
come
at 9
early,
o'clock.
yeah.
But then now it's like, yo, big man, like,
Sounds
So
like
it should
BS
be a
rules.
cycle that continues then. So the people that now start at 9 p.m.,
yes, that's, wait, what?
They
Yeah.
come.
because I mean, you're saying handover, so clearly this is a.
yeah,
you know what
okay,
I mean?
handover,
So
yeah.
therefore, the people that start at 9 p.m. should be coming at 8:50. So you get me?
Yeah. But
Sure.
I'm saying the fact that they actually pay
Yeah. For that.
for that, this like come early, but there's like, wait, hold on, why isn't my shift 8:50 to
Why do we have jobs, bro?
Bro, I can't stop thinking about this.
That's, I
Everything
think
is-
that's a better question to ask in this year. Why do we have
fake,
jobs?
man?
Bro,
We need it, guys.
yes, we actually
What would you be doing if you weren't working?
not working.
Not working.
Yeah, but like, what would you be
and
doing?
then do what?
You'd have so much spare time.
I think that's a better
Like,
problem
a
that I'd
lot
like
of
to
spare
have. I feel
time.
like it
Imagine
does-
going like, oh, what am I gonna have an adventure with today?
yeah.
Where am I going?
Bro, trust within 1 week, bro. Like that all the adventures.
Yeah, you'd be pretty finished.
Damn, bro. I just think that we're doing too much with this work.
Stop.
I want to see what 4 weeks looks like as
4
a
days.
4 days looks
4
like.
days.
4 weeks straight. What 4 days looks like as a full like it's fully
Everyone
on
in the
board.
world,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we're all fully doing it.
Yeah, well, what do you guys see like the workforce within like the next 10, 20 years?
Oh, everyone's done. These kids are finished, man. Yeah. I tell my sister every day. I look at my sister, and say,
Bro, you know
bro,
what's
please get it together, because I don't want you to be my employee, bro. Please get it together. Stop being
Bro,
silly. Bro.
even
Can you please file this? I'm a savage.
So that's what you do
even
then.
even with like in schools, man. Like these kids are getting extra breaks that I've never heard of before. Like me when I was in primary school, it was 15 minutes recess and lunchtime.
And bro, the teacher still hit you with the bell doesn't dismiss you. I
Yeah.
dismiss you.
I dismiss you.
Bruh.
And then now I hear there's like, again, I don't know, obviously that's not all across the
Nah,
board.
it's happening a bit still.
But then now it's like 2 15-minute breaks or 2 10-minute breaks.
morning
and then,
What is this,
and
an
then-
8-hour shift?
bro, legit, it's like the kids need break to relax and, energize. I was like, bro, I've
Like, yeah.
never
Like,
heard of these
apparently
things before.
Corona has finished students, bro.
The ability to
The attention span
concentrate,
is
Yeah.
that is done.
It's mad.
It's actually wild.
Like, how'd you
bro.
go from like 1 10-minute break and 1 lunchtime to 2?
They have
15
essentially
minutes?
most have like a three breaks. I doubt private high schools and stuff are doing that.
Yeah.
But a lot of your publicly funded schools,
Damn,
they're
man.
all having
That's
generally
wild.
like 3 breaks,
That's
especially
kinda
primary.
nice.
School.
How many subjects did you guys have like in a day?
You don't even
I mean,
have
like, how many
4
periods?
subjects.
How many
You'd have
periods?
6
Are you talking in
periods.
high school?
But
Yeah,
it'll
6
be
periods,
Yeah.
but 4
if you
subjects.
get a
Yeah,
day
yeah.
where you have 6 single periods, bro, the teachers do not like you, bro.
What do you
What kind of rostering happened here?
Yeah, 6.
I remember our
was
organizer.
nice.
What was his name, bruv? Mr. Aaron's or something? Nah, different name. Forgot his name. But that guy patterned me up nicely all the time. If I had, look, bro, if you had 6 single periods, so you're bringing all 6 textbooks.
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's
I
wild.
forgot.
I wouldn't be
That's the
surprised when you
reason
drop
That
out
is
and do unscored VCE.
You
bro.
took your books home.
Nah, what? I actually don't remember what I did.
I left mine in the locker.
Nah, bro, it got to a point where we didn't have books anymore, man. It was just straight
had
iPad.
iPads.
Bro, I
Straight
remember this
I
one.
never transitioned to this.
I remember this one guy throughout like all year 12, literally like his locker was just empty, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was like, bro, what's
Bro,
up?
there was a hell of them people. You know them people that rock up with the one pen?
Covered in, bro.
Yeah. The one book, the four binder joint.
For everything.
Right, you got a couple of subjects. One of these sections is sharing 2 different subjects as well. It comes with 1 4-pen. These guys dangerous.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but nah,
That's wild.
It's mad.
The guy
But,
on the locker above me had a brick in his locker. It's just for when fights happen.
I swear, there was a point in time
you
where I also
serious?
think I had a brick in my locker. Now that I think about it,
For what?
I can't remember
You
what
got
it
a
was.
brick in your locker?
Not for a fight. I think I just had to keep, and I just didn't know what to do with it for a long time. Bro. This guy had a brick for fights.
I'll never forget one time this fight happens. Like at the end of the day, everyone's like wanting to go home. The guy runs up to our locker, comes back, we're like, and she's with a brick, and I was like, I don't think that's okay. I think this is just very overreactive.
Have you ever been in a fight? At,
Me?
like at your school
No,
or
I'm a
anything?
good kid, but my school, kids are
Yeah.
fine.
Most situations, yeah, we had bare fights, bro.
Yeah, we had bad fights.
Yeah,
bro.
like,
Were you ever in one?
never in a fight. No,
Wow,
never in a
punk.
fight.
What a punk.
I'm just not foolish. That's what it is.
Yeah. I
Nah.
don't get expelled, bro.
Yeah, and everyone else was on smoke. The people.
That's the other thing. It's like,
I just wasn't
you
ready
hear
for
this
that.
person's brother's
Yeah.
so
Oh
Hey,
my.
but to be honest, bro, if you get dropped,
What's embarrassing?
you're done, bro.
the whole year. Bro, if
The
it
whole
happens at the start of the year as well.
Bro.
Because at least summer, everyone's going to forget it. And come back.
Those reputation things is mad in high school. Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
fact that people get reputations,
Yeah.
like, and people from other high schools and stuff. What you about to say?
Remember, like when we were in year 7?
Yeah.
There's this one kid that dropped like year 10.
Wow.
Are you 7 kid?
Yeah, dropped to year 10.
Yeah.
From that moment, everyone knew, hey, don't touch this guy. Don't mess with him. Like throughout until
Say the
he left
names.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that's a connected family. Still.
But bro, this guy dropped this year, like this guy in year 10,
Yeah.
I've heard of.
Bro,
Damn.
like the reputation thing is actually crazy because I remember back in high school there was this girl who hit me up from another school. I didn't met her or anything like that yet, but her brother is well known for being on smoke. I'll just say that.
That is,
word.
I'm gay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Bruh, her brother was known for being on smoke. And one of my friends
Yeah, he would
goes
have
to me.
smoked you if you did something.
Yeah, one of my friends goes to me immediately. He goes, "Dog, do not reply to that message, bruv. If you mess up in any way, or even if you're doing well and he finds out, he will kill you, bro." And I said, "Bet." And I'm just thinking, what in the world are you doing at that age
Yeah.
to be so notorious? Like everyone, I haven't met this guy yet,
Yeah.
and I'm already like, yeah, I ain't trying to cross him.
Yeah.
He's like, he's short, but don't worry about that. He will get you, bro. I said, what is he doing, bro? In high school.
Yes.
We didn't even have time like that.
That's mental.
Bro.
I remember mock-up day. We were in year 10, and the year 12s are throwing water balloons,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And one guy catches the water balloon, like from like, literally like maybe 20 meter throw. Like,
Yeah.
catches it, didn't pop. So it's like, bet, I'm just going to throw it back. This guy's a good athlete, right? Throws it, hits his girl right in the face. Pow. Year 12 girl, yeah?
Oh.
Turns out it's one of these, like, I'm pretty sure he's like VS, something
Oh,
like
no.
VS guy's girlfriend's, this guy's brother is like the leader, like one of the Springvale gangs.
There's too much relationship.
Right.
This person's girl from
Jeez.
You see year 10s, year 12s running at each other.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was like, bro, just over a little joke. Jokey joke.
Bro.
Wow.
You know, bro, there was one that happened in my high school. And I was sadly privy to all of this. And I ended up in the middle of it somehow. I'm chilling with my homie. And it's like, I think it's Remembrance Day or something. So there's poppies. Everyone's got poppies on their blazers and that, right? Oh, it's crazy. So me, my friend, and this girl all chilling on the oval. And this guy's trying to get her, he's trying to take off her
Oh,
poppy. Like he's
boy.
playing around trying to take off her poppy. But he accidentally
Oh.
He touched them boobies.
touched the breast.
Oh.
It was an accident.
Nah, don't go there from them, bro.
The longest day. This was probably the biggest fight I've ever seen in high school. Word went back to the girl's boyfriend, who's also part of all these gangs. All these gangs and that.
Bro, the next
They
day,
pulled up to our school the next day, deep.
bro, I've never seen a thing like
Bro.
this before, cuz.
This guy, I saw my friend. I sent him on the bus. I said, "Bro, they're here for you." I sent him onto the bus. I said, "Get
It's not
out."
even that deep.
This guy pulls up. Where's? I said, "I don't know. I think he's. I think he's gone."
He left school. He don't hit no more.
Well, bro, the fight. Did a fight broke out still there? Yeah. It ended up breaking out. Yeah, even though
Bro.
he'd gone. Yeah.
I was like, and then when I found out it was over that,
Yeah.
I was like, what? But I think she did crazy remix. Bro.
Yeah, it was remixed. Ignition.
Oh my
He
days.
says all around the oval. He said it was trying to.
Took his pants off and everything.
Bro, it was bad.
I told him stop walking to boyfriend.
But
That's
so this
wild.
never happens at the all girls school then.
I mean,
Nah, her
the
girls are
wildest
wild.
like thing. No, they never fought. They because this is
Oh, no,
how
she
white
was a
dad
different
girls.
one.
They never fought. Like the craziest scandal was someone got caught smoking behind like the
Yo,
gymnasium.
you ain't going to no high
A
school.
gymnasium. That's
Yes,
it. That
bruh.
was the spiciest thing that we ever got. Like
What
ever. So
I don't know. Did the girls at your school fight?
Oh yeah, I saw some good ones.
We
There was one that happened
Oh,
right
the
in front
girls
of
are
my
like,
locker
yeah, very good fights.
in year 7. All the boys were loving it because it was summer, yeah.
oh my gosh.
the dresses.
Yeah. All the guys are like, you.
Nah, you guys.
stop! Break it up!
I wanna see
Leave
that.
her alone!
Run that one back. Run it back.
hit her.
Nah.
Oh, it was crazy. Nah, the girls got down. Yeah.
Oh yeah, someone pull a hoop out of the ear.
Oh, no way.
Ouch.
Nah.
It's not worth it.
It's really
like
not. It's so
fighting
fu-
like
everything
like
I
at
hear
school.
about it, it's
We're
so
gonna
funny.
see each other the next day, like in
Okay,
class.
We
the
say
next
all that,
period.
right? But that is our high school experience, and this is what made us. Yeah, I would prefer that over what in the world the high school is now for these kids, bruv.
What is it now?
I don't even think
Subtweeting.
it's
Subtweeting at each other.
like.
Oh, lol.
I feel like we had that was community still.
You know what's up?
Like, yeah.
No, these kids don't like each
Bro,
other,
there's
bro.
a kid somewhere in a wheelchair after a fight, and he's like, "But I had community."
Yeah,
Oh my. You know what's so crazy, yeah? I feel like with these situations back in high school, it's like they only know you from that school. But outside of school, it's like, I don't know where to find this guy. I don't know who's associated with this
Facts.
guy. Like, I actually can't track this guy.
you
out
can
of
get
this.
flamed now.
But
puppy.
right now,
Yeah,
the
that's
beef
true.
can
as
follow,
well.
bro.
That's
Yeah.
on social media, everything, bro. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Like, I'm not even trying to go to your school no more.
Yeah.
I'm going to your crib. I'm going to where you hang out. I'm going to your workplace. I'm going to
Pulling
all
up
that.
to your church youth group,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Back then, bro, I didn't have no Facebook. It's like, come
Bro,
you-
that happens. The
Yeah.
youth group thing.
Yeah,
Oh, no
yeah,
way.
no.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of the youth groups back in the days, probably
yeah.
harvested some of the greatest criminals in
my
our southeast.
Definitely.
Harvested the
But
greatest
you get what I'm
criminals.
saying? Like, even that situation I just brought up,
Yeah.
it's like they had to come to the school, right?
Yeah.
As soon as my guy...
Court train and bus.
yeah.
bro.
That's the thing, bro. These guys are literally taking...
You know, you're on your way to do a crime, and you've got to press the red button.
Fuck.
Get off the bus and walk. Thanks, boss. But you get what I'm saying?
Oh, fuck, I gotta top up my mic. Alright.
As soon as my guy got on the bus,
Yeah.
it's done. Like, okay, cool. We have to wait tomorrow when the guy comes to school again. But now it's like
I could find you.
we know when he's gonna get off.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
It's actually crazy, bro. Yeah, but I generally think that all of that still was a better environment.
Yeah.
Who knows? There's pros and cons for sure.
Yeah.
But maybe we're biased because that's just what we grew up in or whatever. Like, look at us talking like old heads, or me talking like an old head.
So
But
start
that
of
environment, I don't know. I still like the way, like just what I'm seeing with my sisters. I'm like, bro, priorities are wrong. What is clout is gone. Like it's just
It's a lot of drip. Drip is big. This like for this era.
It's too much
Yeah,
thinking
it's
about what
so
everyone else thinks. I think that's all they
Heaps
focus
of
on.
it.
All they focus on is whatever. Obviously, when we were younger, we still
We
other
thought,
people's
but it
opinions.
was
Yeah.
for other things. It
And-
wasn't so
and-
much about drip and that. It was more about like, to me, things that were like, oh, the girl's gonna think I'm cool for this, or you know what I mean? Like, which maybe that's still what this is rooted in, but I don't know.
You know what would have made it low key worse if it's like
For
it's-
us?
Oh no, not for us. Just like now.
Yeah.
If it was saying drip is making it worse or whatever. Yeah. If like they could wear anything to school. If you take away school uniform, oh man. You know, now they will literally be working to spend money on J's.
Yeah.
So they can
Yeah,
pull
so
up
they
and
can-
be
yeah.
people like, yo,
You know how
J's.
bad a school would be if everyone rocked up in tech fleece?
What are you saying, mate? Are you saying that? Are you saying that?
I don't know. What's the next topic?
Because if you talk about drip, but I have to wear a uniform,
Yeah.
Like, it's only so much I can do.
Yeah, but the guys that did it well, once we start learning how to taper the pants,
Or the
trying to
right
get-
shoes.
I was-
bro.
yeah, the right shoes.
Yeah.
When you never wore docks, yeah?
No,
Nada.
but
But
that
when
was
the
nice.
guys were wearing the docks
I
with
did
the
the
tailored
black
pants,
stands.
Bro,
Black stands?
Smith.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got in trouble for tailored pants. It doesn't make sense, bro.
Bro,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why they wanted our pants to clean the floor.
Bro.
They're talking about look sharp, and this is what they want us to do.
Bro.
The janitor overall 12s, bro. Like, what's
You guys
going
wore
on?
blazers, yeah?
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
You didn't have any blazers?
I
No,
didn't have
just
one.
jumper, yeah?
We had it, but I didn't have it.
Yeah. No, I was
Oh, you
mandatory.
did?
Like, you
By
actually
force,
have to
bro.
walk into the school with it on and exit the
Yeah,
school with
same.
it as well.
Like, you actually
Like,
get
bro,
detention if
they
you
don't care if you walk in and put it on and take it off as soon as you exit the gate.
As long as you have it on.
I'm like, who are they trying
That
to let?
stuff
Who
is-
they want to see this, bro?
Yeah, that's
Pedos or
silly.
what, bro? Like, who is this for right now, bro?
That's where Daniel goes.
I think the school cared a lot about like representation.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah, but for who, bro? The 20 meters between where the bus drops me off.
The crazy
and-
thing is, everywhere that you're going as a high school kid is everyone already knows about that. Stuff.
yeah, in that
That's
area,
in the
now,
area.
right? Bro. Yeah, no,
can't believe they used to pop out of nowhere and give you detention for not having a blazer on, bro. I was like, I got on my back. No, too late. You didn't wear it.
We had that as well with the sports uniform. You weren't allowed to wear a sports uniform outside or to school. So you'd see people in the bushes changing before they get to school. And it was just like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like,
You
it was
guys should have
actually
gone to
just-
public school.
Ours was
Low-key.
pretty much public school, like
Yours is public trying to be private.
No, it's private trying to be public.
Oh,
As
was
they
it?
Make you
Was
wear a
it?
blazer, it's a private school, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a private
it was
school,
private.
but it really had public vibes.
Public.
Which was what was,
Yes.
I think, is the perfect mix of it. fam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
think I would have liked the public school, like key.
You wouldn't have liked the public
I
school.
think I would.
Because
It
you
might
know,
be-
live.
Wait, why wouldn't you?
Nah, he wouldn't be on this podcast. bro. Every public school student is like, what the heck does that mean, bro? I don't know if this guy would have survived in that environment, bro.
Public school.
He would not have created
might
the
be
Carlos
hard,
that we
bro.
know today.
It might be.
Bro,
like,
you would not be talking about crushing moments, bro. That's not the Carlos that would have been birthed today, bro.
Wait, what are you saying about public schools?
Nothing about
though?
public school.
Like,
I'm
in
saying
terms of-
him in a
what kind
public
of
school.
students does it
in a
breed?
public school, it's easy to get lost in the sauce.
Especially
Yeah.
if you went to
Okay.
Dandy High at that time.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's bad. That was
actually
massive.
easy to
Or
get
even
lost in the
Hampton Park
sauce.
Secondary.
Yeah,
you guys
that
probably
was
think
massive
nothing
too.
about it, but HP Secondary was a problem as well, fam. Yeah. But yeah, you would have been lost in the sauce, bro.
Because I think I actually had a lot of homies.
That
like
were
a lot
there.
of people I knew
100%.
that went
Had.
to. You know,
Exactly. You cut them off when you went to the
to be
others.
honest, I had to go different pathway. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
whereas like they all went to public school, like year 7, 10, like year 7, 8, 9. Even some of them actually moved to our school from the public
Got
school.
reformed, bro.
You know what I mean?
Got reformed.
They're
bro.
like, I heard so much about this school, but thank God I'm here.
So mass, huh?
This is different. You know what I'm
where
saying?
would you
So-
guys send your kids?
Where?
I like public, but depends where.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
would you take them to like hardcore public? Because there's hardcore public where it's like they average like 80 as ATAR. Like that kind of.
Bro, that was my school.
Pretty good, bro.
Bro, my school averaged 90.
It's pretty
Wow.
good.
Yeah, yeah.
93
Yeah,
or
but that's,
something,
but that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, would you take your kids to like school? It's like heavy
All
on.
turned out pretty good.
That's all right.
Turned out pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's pretty crazy. I didn't even know you went to school like that.
Turned out pretty high.
But it makes sense. It was Asians.
I didn't want to be the one to say. I wasn't going
Oh,
to
smart.
Bro, this is the maddest
Wow.
part, yeah? Like, the
Yeah.
kids that were the gang leaders, yeah?
Smart, no, smart.
Like, didn't show up to any classes, didn't study at all, but they were smart guys, got 75.
Wow,
See?
that's dope.
Exactly.
That
And
is-
so I'm like, bro, at my school, like, if you got, like, under 70, like,
Yeah.
you were mocked if people
Oh
found.
damn.
Yeah, to be honest.
But not even mocked for the score, just mock because you
Yeah. Eesh. That's better.
But yeah, because there's that fine line between like that super
Yeah.
strict where it's like they just focus on
Study.
heavy academics and all that kind of stuff, right? And then there's those where it's like good, but they kind of average out with like everything else, if that kind of makes sense.
The ones where they can, like you don't become preppy. The private schools where you're not becoming like a preppy student, I think is where it's at.
My dad's
like
a
you're not,
lawyer.
yeah, you're not making an absolute asshole out of this child. Like there's still going to be a respectful.
I don't think I
Nice
could
kind of
put
kid.
my kids in a school where the thing is like, oh, the reason it costs as much is because of like connections. You know what I mean? You know the like Hailbury and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
where they're
yeah.
like,
Bro, that
oh, I
school
put
is
my kids in the school for
Yeah.
connections.
Isn't
Yeah.
it like 27,000 a
Wesley
year?
40. Yeah.
It's wild.
40.
Pretty sure Hailbury's
40?
Yeah. Wesley's like 27.
You know how many untitled lands that is, bro?
That's literally what I think every
It's like
time.
you're like, Dad, you tell me I could have bought 3.
Bro, it's like, imagine putting your kid in a school that's like 40K a year, bro.
Nah, to me,
You have too.
I don't know,
You
it's
have too
not-
much. Like, I get it. At that
And
point,
now
I
I
get
get it.
I'm only
if
taking
the
you
ki-
there
bro,
for scholarship,
I'll be
bro,
mad
for
as a
scholarship.
parent if the kid says I want to pursue my artistic dreams, bro. You better 40,000. You better
Wow,
learn
that's
this
wild.
chemistry,
That
bro.
is
For
actually
6
wild.
years.
Yeah, no, it's not. Like,
a
it's
di-
per
a-
year,
a
bro.
deep end. That's
240.
and,
Let me
and that's
check
only
how much
one
that would be.
child.
Yeah.
That's one, yeah.
You
But
probably
then
have.
you get a sibling
And
discount,
then the
yeah?
school busts you down with the second child discount. Yeah, all good's about. Hold that 30K instead. What? You what? Dang, man.
Yeah.
The mad thing though is like beyond the school fees, these schools take a lot of donations from the parents. So the parents are millionaires, right? And so a lot of these parents will like donate
Yeah.
like no joke, like 16 million that
That's
year
actually crazy.
or something.
That's wild.
And it's like,
Whole
bro, what the heck's
organization.
happening? It's like when the unis, or I don't know if they talk to you like, oh, do you want to make a donation?
No
Financial
way.
contribution.
Wow.
Your uni. Oh, wait.
Monash.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
If we're in the same uni. They
And I'm
never.
like, bro,
How dare you?
would you like to make a financial contribution to
Does
me?
that mean like the teachers are getting paid like much
Oh,
Yeah,
they-
better?
Those teachers
Like
are good.
much, much
Especially
better?
because they've been
Principal-
they want the school to be high scoring, so they've chosen
the
teachers.
best.
So, and now the
Yeah,
teachers
the
can
best
be
of
like,
the
nah,
best.
dog, like I'm literally the teacher that can bring
Yeah,
your school.
yeah.
Da, 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 da. So.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Like, I just want to go and just experience what the classroom is like.
All right, I'll tell you the fees of Hailbury.
Alright, let's do it.
Damn.
Are we gonna get like
I don't know if I'm ready
sued?
for this.
No, it's on their website.
Anyone can see it is.
Yeah, but
Alright,
for talking
fees and payments. Cool. This is the 2023 fees.
Oh,
all right.
God. I don't think it will be disclosed, bro.
It
Huh?
is.
For prep,
Oh no.
Prep.
Wait. Let's firstly
Make
talk
guess.
about what you do in prep.
yeah.
And let's guess as well.
Yeah.
We'll
Let's
guess
take a
after.
guess.
So in prep, what did we do? We
Playtime.
made macaroni necklaces
Yep.
for our fathers.
Yep. Yeah,
You
you did
draw.
Mother's Day card, Father's Day card.
Yep.
You drew a triangle.
If you were lucky,
Right.
you got blocks for Lego.
Yep.
You
Yep,
play in
to-
the
to
playground.
count.
They
Yeah.
usually have a playground.
Yep. You have munch and crunch time where you have your fruits.
Crunch. You're mad.
Where you get your fruits and your other snacks. So
Yeah.
very good, very
And
good.
you know, you learn your numbers like
You learn
from
your
1 to
numbers.
10 type of thing.
If you're lucky,
ABCs.
you're actually doing some addition as well. Yes.
Simple addition,
Simple
yeah.
maths
Can't
addition.
relate. Didn't go prep here.
I was canning rocks, bro. Man.
Are we taking a guess
Oh,
now?
yeah, yeah.
We're taking a guess of how much per year, yeah?
Yes.
Normally, private schools normally what, 2,000?
I was gonna be generous and say 5.
I was gonna say 5.
5,000 for
prep?
the year for prep.
If I hear
5,000
over
for the
10,
year.
I'm
Oh, is that what it is?
5,000 for the
Oh,
year.
it's-
I want to see what's yours.
I was gonna say like 9.
Yeah, that's really good
yeah,
guesses.
nine.
Actually, it's $20,795.
20,000?
15, but I was like, that's wild.
No way.
20.
Yeah, and then
Bro,
from there,
these kids are literally
I'm sleep.
these kids are literally
How much
learning.
did you say again? Sorry, bro. It
Please.
actually affected my head, bro.
Don't tell me the
How
rest.
much was it again?
$20,795.
For prep.
But
for
these,
prep.
these kids are learning division and
Nah, bro. At the end of the day, a
multiplication.
kid is a kid.
A kid's a kid.
I know, but I feel like they're gonna force.
They still
They
gotta,
will
like,
force,
throw up on
yeah.
their clothes.
If I'm paying 20K, you're gonna teach my kids how to do multiplication. You're gonna
have
teach
to.
them how to do division, all of that
What?
stuff in
I don't
prep.
care about that. You're gonna teach them how to do e-commerce.
For 20K, they need to
SEO
know.
right
That's how
Yeah.
you do it.
Nah.
on site.
Nah,
All right, cool.
dog.
And then
That's prep.
year 1 and 2 is
That's-
the next level.
Let's guess.
What did we learn? That was definitely
add-
early
well,
edition.
Add another
Yeah.
5K.
Yeah. You're doing addition now.
Yeah.
You're definitely doing some light
Yeah.
multiplication. No long division. That's true. That's
Add-
You're
add-
taught to keep your hands to yourself.
Okay, add another 5K.
Wait, and you learned this one. You learned them ones there too, yeah?
And then you have circle time.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget
Yeah.
show and tell.
Yeah,
Show and tell, yes.
Ah, show and tell
is
is
sick.
sick.
And that
Here's
will
my
cost
chip
you
wrapper.
$25,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Extra 5K. Okay.
All right.
All right.
And all right, so basically it ends up
Ends
going
up, yeah.
year 3 and 4, another
Alright,
2K.
Year 12 is
Yeah.
where's the biggest jump? And then let's see what I go on there.
Wow, God, prep is 20.
Let me see, where's the biggest jump?
Bro, you know what's crazy? Like, 20K is literally all of your like schooling life from prep.
Like
to
it can
12.
be. You really
It
can
can-
finesse
it actually can be.
25,000.
Depending on what
Oh,
school
that's all of your school life?
Nah, not 20.
It's
Yeah,
possible.
it's pretty
It's
cheap.
actually
No, no, it's
possible.
possible.
If you're
No,
a
yeah,
public
but like,
school-
yeah, I know some schools that it's like literally, 1.5, 2K for like the year kind of vibe, you know what I mean? Yeah, so you really probably could finesse.
Like if this this price don't include books and all that uniform.
It's, bro,
Probably.
Then,
we
yeah,
hope it would.
dang, man.
No, I don't think it would.
Nah,
Yeah,
low-key,
it
but
wouldn't.
the
Because
fees-
even in our schools,
They
we
don't-
had to pay for
No, but if you're paying
Yeah, yeah.
that much,
They
it
don't
has
do
to be
that.
all inclusive. Like it has to
honey,
be.
uniforms.
All right, What are you saying, brother?
The most expensive, obviously, is year 9, 10, 11, 12, and that becomes $35,920.
35,000.
That's mental. All right, and so then the sibling discount, 5% off for a second, 10% off for the third, and 20% off for fourth and subsequent.
Okay, so let me not even try to
So
do
let's
the
have
maths
4
on this.
kids.
Yeah, if you have 4 kids, you've gone 35.
4 kids, and then year 9, 10, 11, 12. All right?
Or all in that, yeah. So you've got 35, and then you've got pretty
So,
much
let's do
32.
the maths. Let's do the maths.
Yeah,
So 5%.
yeah, 5% 35. Sorry, no, 35 and then like a 33.
Yeah.
And then you got now 32 or 31, let's say.
Yeah.
Or-
And then
And what's the 20% off?
20% would be like 29.
So you're paying very close to 120
Bruh. That's wild.
that year.
That's wild.
That year, bro. That.
That's
We can't do it.
disgusting.
Hey,
No,
how
but do we
many-
now realize we
how
can't
many
send
lands
4
is that,
vouchers
boys?
in? How many lands? How many lands?
How many lads are talking?
Bro. Yeah.
This is why they're
I
giving
want to
16 billion
understand
dollars
why parents do that though.
It's
Like,
the
I
networking
want to
because like let's say
understand.
my
Yeah, the network is
And if
mad.
it's worth it though. But
no,
like,
it has
probably
to be
is.
worth
Nah,
Yeah.
it probably
because
is
it's also
worth it.
it's not even a matter of oh my kid is gonna do this for a career. But it's also like, bro, I'm the CEO of Telstra, and my son's gonna end up he ends up marrying this daughter of the CEO of.
Yeah,
This-
you are literally like this is like your Scotch college.
Yeah.
Scotch
You
It's
actually are
community.
all
Yeah,
of
it's
the
community,
people who are owning these big corporations
Yeah.
are sending their
Bro,
children
they
to
can
the
be
same
around
schools.
commoners. Like they actually can.
so that means for work experience, none of them are going to Coles then. They're all going to
No,
big,
they're going
big,
to calls for a lesson.
big,
Bro,
They're getting sent to
Bro,
Coles for a
reality
lesson.
this is where the people of Australia shop.
But they literally go to
Wait.
like they'll go to calls, but not to
not to the
You
actual.
never shopped in Coles?
experience the day of a
Bro.
CEO. Bro, you know,
Bro,
Oh my
their food
God.
comes in shipping from wherever it's been imported
he's
from.
right. He's
bro.
right. They go to Coles head office.
to experience what it's like.
What it's
Dang,
That
man.
is
Day in the
wild.
life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
See,
But
This is
obviously,
trash.
Mad, bro.
obviously that money, I don't think it even touched them one bit. Like it wouldn't even hurt them.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no, no,
yeah.
no,
It
no.
was just be
Definitely
like,
not.
oh yeah, send it, yeah, send it.
We always talk about this is a random one, but we always talk about the your circle and your network thing and how we want to have different people from different
Walks of life.
walks of life. It's also just I think it's just also important to just know people or form these relationships in general. Different walks of life makes it's dope. Because it's diverse, you know, we can have our mechanic, our fresh market, whatever, this, that, yeah. I met someone. I've been seeing him quite a bit, right? And like a couple times just in passing. And I knew he was Nigerian. I could just tell. And then finally he goes, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "Nigeria." He goes, "What?" Like, you lose my, I'm Nigerian too. No, he was gassed. He was gassed. And then obviously different tribes. I was like, "Oh, but you don't look Yoruba." He's like, "Yeah, me, bro, da. Cool. Just came to Australia recent, like literally 3 months ago, right? Doing like cleaning job, all that kind of stuff here. Even though I studied like some hectic ass stuff
Back home.
yeah. So I just had to come. My family and children are all still back home and that too. Bear in mind, the guy's actually older than me, like let's say 35 or something like that. And then I was like, "Oh, what are you studying?" He's like, "Oh, this, that." I was like, "Oh, okay. Actually, I know someone who's working in the same field, Nigerian as well. And then there's this program that you can actually go to who actually is looking after Africans to get them da. And I was like, damn, if this all patterns up,
Oh yeah.
That's his job.
I've just changed the dynamic of what's about to go down for my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I mean?
People are grateful for that stuff. There's one guy that my dad did all that for, right? And basically, like, even his cause my dad's an engineer, so the guy's an engineer as well. His whole like license to be an engineer in Victoria, my dad does it through his company.
Yeah,
right?
okay,
And then
cool.
got him a
Cool.
job elsewhere, blah, blah, blah. The guy must be like 38, 39,
Yeah.
something like that. Like, he's so grateful for what my dad's done for him. Like, he comes to our house a month after my dad's birthday and he has a cake.
That's so cute.
My dad's like, all right.
That's lovely.
But yeah, but like,
It's crazy.
Yeah, you can really change the trajectory.
You
Because otherwise,
can.
it's like, I might have to stay a cleaner.
Yeah.
Literally
Yeah.
for like ages, and then like instead of going through now the knowledge that you have of there's this program or there's this person, you go through just the typical ways everyone else with all the funneling that everyone else goes through. Probably going through so many different rounds, doesn't get it. Now being a cleaner is 2 years, 3 years, as opposed to you get a program within 6 months of now moving to this country, and now the price is up.
Yeah.
I said, and after I just walked away, I was like, one, it was crazy to see how he wasn't even like moving shy or whatever, because I'm clearly a much younger guy, but I've been here for ages. He was like, brother, tell me everything you know, as opposed to no, I can sort it out.
Myself, yeah.
But this is
bro.
a big thing like that. I think I've always felt like it's such a shame those people that come and gatekeep. You know what I mean? Like against people of their own background.
Yeah.
Because like now that you say it, it's very true. Because I think when my parents went to New Zealand, my dad did like volunteer work for 6 months or something, and then an Iraqi guy that had been there previously for a while, that was in engineering and all that kind of stuff. He like patterned a really good job for my dad back then, right? And it's like he could have stayed doing that stuff.
Bro, you would have still been in Auckland or something, bro. Picture.
Yeah.
Stuff actually changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad.
But also sometimes I feel like, but in that situation it's hard because obviously you don't know what you know. You don't know what you don't know. If that kind of makes sense.
In terms of
like that, doesn't even know there's such thing as a program.
Exactly.
For
Until you
that.
speak to someone.
Then obviously if you're maybe like, because obviously it's new to the country, but obviously the situation where it's like you have to put yourself in that situation.
Yeah.
If that kind of makes sense. Also going back to the school situation, it was like networking, this and that. I thought about it, I was like, man, like if you want to be anywhere, you can just literally put yourself in that position. And
some way, shape, or form.
did you get what I'm saying? Like, low-key, I just sent my kid to that school. Like, yeah, it's all my money gone. But but CEO Telstra, I know you now. my son and your daughter best friends.
Yeah, but the funniest thing is like this is like the dinner with Jay-Z. Yeah, pass me the shrimps. Like there's no advice, no conversation.
You know what's I wonder with Halebury and them kind of schools, what do things cost at the canteens?
Oh, they're not cheap. My school is not as expensive, but it was in the 20s, like high 20s. I didn't pay. I got a full scholarship, so I was riding school for free.
What do you mean? Like, what's $20?
Like it was
No,
Huh?
20,000. Like the
the school fees.
Wait, was the fact that lunch might have been $20?
That's why I was like,
No. But
what
we
cost
had
20?
the food that we had. It was cafe food, so we were literally paying $12, like $8, $9 for sausage roll. Like a small sausage roll, and then $1 for the sauce, and then $4 for the drink.
for the
so that's
sauce.
your meal, like literally
I paid
$15.
10 cents for tomato sauce, guys.
Bro, when they
Yeah.
hit us with that dim sim packet, the 3 dim sims with the soy sauce and the distant, 80 cents.
They said have it all.
80
My
cents.
school bumped that up to $1.
Yo, bro,
And
I stopped.
the whole one.
I had a problem.
I stopped.
Bro, what are you talking about?
You
think I came in for this?
No. You know what's the funniest part, yeah?
Bro.
They would have pulled up, say, yeah, let me get them 3 dim
With the-
sims.
with the
Bro. all silver coins. Yeah, he's the 80 cents.
Bro, because they don't warn you that they're about to hike up the prices.
She looks at you, she's like, it's $1 now.
Wait, did you guys have Sunny Boys, and how much were they?
Oh, Sunny Boy hit. Yeah.
This will determine.
I remember that
like,
from
the
primary
big-
school though. I don't remember we
big
didn't have
age
Sunny
gap.
Boys in high school.
We did it?
Yeah.
I was
I don't
like-
remember, did we? I don't remember us having Sunny Boys in high school, bro.
I don't know that thing was an option because I didn't grow up here.
Oh,
What did you have, bro? Do you have canteen in your
In
high
the
school?
Middle East, yeah, we had
Yeah,
canteens.
All right.
What about in your high school? Yeah.
Where we had one here.
I was getting scared for you, cuz.
Yeah, bro. I just
But
go-
no,
actually,
We had two canteens.
Yeah.
Big man.
love to see it.
Yeah.
But you know what's
That's mad.
crazy, yeah? Now that I went back to the high school, it's like they're accepting cards and all that kind of
That's
stuff.
weird.
For me,
bro.
I was like, oh, that's actually kind of crazy though.
I mean, fair enough. Like, that's just
It makes sense,
with
but
time,
you see how time just kind of like
change.
changes. You know what I mean? Like you
Oh.
don't see the kids having like, because bro, I used to my pocket just change when I run.
Bro, the one where you put it all, don't forget, hold your thought, where you put it all in the brown paper bag before the day starts.
Lock
You
it
know,
up
cash,
and then put it in
tape
the
it up,
tub.
Put it in the
Yeah,
tub.
set it
Bro,
up in the tub.
No.
How did you put your orders through your lunch
Yeah,
through
yeah,
or your
come
lunch orders?
Just
Lunch
walked up.
orders.
Yeah.
Did you
No.
No, that did this to me.
No, nah. See what's going on in my head because I've experienced all this, yeah. But it's because I'm trying to remember what did I do in New Zealand versus what did I do in America versus what I do.
Yeah,
in
that's a lot.
Wow.
because Qatar. I don't remember us doing
Did you
lunch
hunt
like
for
that.
the
We
food
definitely
in New
did ice
Zealand?
cream and that.
Mm.
What?
Did you hunt for the food in New Zealand? or-
I sold my ass for it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Keeping that in.
Oh my
Keep it in.
god.
Okay.
Oh my
I
god.
love it, bro. I love
Loves
it.
that guy.
And then New Zealand, yeah, we definitely had the lunch orders, but I wasn't there in school for very long. I was only in
Yeah,
school
yeah.
for like 8 months there.
Ah.
Now, bro, we used to put the money. You write on the
Yeah,
brown
yeah,
paper
I
bag.
remember that.
Yeah,
I
you
remember
write
that.
on the
Yeah,
brown
yeah,
paper
that was
bag
New
your order. pop it into the tub, and someone takes it at the start of the day, isn't
And
it?
then,
Yeah.
And then
like,
someone
lunch
brings it
comes,
back.
Yeah.
Lifestyle.
Bro, no.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you do? Because we had someone go and they bring it back the tub, and
Yeah.
everyone's different
And
meals.
that-
every
yeah,
day.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had
yeah.
that too.
Daniel.
That's when I
Yeah.
said that the guys would be eating the noodles, like people's noodles and that. I hate, bro, Jerome. He was a bad boy, bro.
He ate people's food.
Yeah, one of my
No
homies, man.
way.
He would munch from the noodles, bro.
Oh,
That's actually bad behavior.
It's bad,
I remember
man.
This
But
primary
it's-
school there, yeah?
Yeah, primary school.
Yeah,
primary
yeah,
school.
yeah.
Yeah,
In
it's allowed.
Qatar, we had ice cream, and it was either strawberry, vanilla, or chocolate, like
Yeah.
the Neapolitan one,
Yeah,
right?
mine was drip like that day.
Yeah, that day. Yeah,
Into a
yeah,
video.
Relax.
But then one girl was lactose intolerant, and she got
Oh.
a strawberry gelato, bro. And I was like,
Wait, so you couldn't just get it?
bro, you couldn't. You had to say I'm lactose
Yeah.
intolerant. to get it. And so I was like, bro, Loki,
He couldn't pronounce.
I didn't know these words. Like that's the first time I've heard someone tell me I'm lactose intolerant. I looked at her, Lulu, what's that? She's like, I can't have milk.
Bro.
How'd you grow?
Bro, that's the wildest thing when you hear this stuff for the first time, bro. Like,
Yeah.
literally the first time I heard someone say it, I was like, what is
heck is a
that?
lacatassa, bro?
I can't have this.
Like a teasy.
Lactose
If I saw it,
Like-
like a teasy. I'm reading like a teasy.
lactose what?
I told you when I was in year 3, I read this book. Like, we had to pick book. This was in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And we had to like pick a book to read and whatnot, and it was called The Island. Bro, I read this entire book saying the Island, and I was like, I do not understand what is going on in these pages. And there was one of those ones that had the big pictures and the big words.
The Island is
I'm
big.
like,
The Island is big.
the captain's on the Island. And I'm like, bro, what is happening?
I can't, bro.
Yeah.
And I was just gonna say, another one that had me a while back that is like gluten free. Gluten free.
I'm only really just
I
coming
didn't-
around to discovering
yeah.
that like maybe 2 years ago. Not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
Yeah,
Bro, when I hear all
didn't
this
see it
stuff,
often.
like now I understand it. You gotta be aware. Like,
Gluten-free,
vegan,
I only
gluten-free,
really figured out, yeah.
lactose, this, whatever it is.
This all hit Carlos when he was working in hospitality.
Oh, mess up.
He's like 2 months ago.
Bro.
Oh yeah, they're choking.
Bro,
Bro, nah, this guy's saying, yeah, the gluten is free. It comes with it. Complimentary gluten, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I started working there, like years ago, I'm hearing all these words. Customers saying I want this. I'm like, bro, what?
What did you call me?
What is that, bro? And then I didn't even know how to type that. Like I did. It made no sense to me, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, in America, did you have cafeterias? Like served meals?
Oh
or
yeah,
not?
yeah, we had that. We had
had
that.
the
yeah.
Served meals.
But
That's
it was
what's up.
optional, and I think my mom liked to give us our lunch because,
Yeah, yeah.
bro, Loki is just like
Slop.
slop
Yeah, man.
Like
You
in the
know, when you
movies
watch
when
them
it's
jail
like.
movies, they just kind of.
from memory.
Your phone flash is on.
Because I would low key
Trying to record
would
this
have
podcast
preferred
or
to
what?
pay a little extra and have like served meals.
I think it was like $1.50 to
Oh.
have your lunch or something.
That's about $2 here then.
That's
Max.
nice.
Dang.
That's pretty good.
That's not
I would like that.
It was, bro. My parents were big on don't share your food though.
Oh, same.
They thought everyone's
No, no,
parents
no.
was trying to drug them.
Don't share your food?
No, no.
Or, like,
I
don't take-
would
Like,
eat.
don't have someone
Don't
else.
have-
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
not
Oh, yeah,
allowed
yeah,
that at all, bro.
that-
Like,
that-
as soon as something, bro.
Bro, the moment I realized I could eat other people's food and my parents would know,
Yeah.
life
It's a
changed
big
for
move.
me.
It was a big move.
Life changed.
But it was a tough one to get there, to get to that point. But, bro, like,
I was
For me,
sitting.
the only I can't do it.
bro, I just remember, like, there's these certain types of friends that they just love to share and, like, hey, can I have some? Can I have some? Like, it becomes theirs after that.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, I really just took the first bite of that meat pie.
I just wanted to eat.
And
it
you don't want to be the one
enjoy
like, nah, bro, like chill out, like, oh, like, nah, I don't want to give it. Like, yeah. I've missed out on a lot of meals because of that.
Bro, you had
Man.
1,000. Bro, you
Bro,
killed
shut
me in
up.
high school.
So,
This guy was pulled food out of nowhere. A bar from his pocket, hid the sandwiches in his
bro, it
blazers.
just made the most sense. Just keep it in the pockets. Bro.
No,
You love
I've never
food
seen anyone
too
do that.
I just
Like,
don't know how it
but
doesn't make
this
sense.
is the wildest thing, yeah. This is one time where it's like the bell just went, yeah, and then it's like time to go to class. So literally walking to the locker rooms to get the books. This guy pulls a sandwich from his blazer. Bro, what are you doing?
I'm munching my sandwich, bro. Now I can eat it in peace and no one can steal from it, bro.
Nah, you're too much.
You were one of those
You were
guys that
that
was like eating
scared.
throughout the day.
Nah. Oh, like I'll bring snacks for
Throughout
people
the
then
day?
in class, not as soon as lunchtime, from lunchtime onwards. Pure 5 and 6 was a myth. That's dinner. Right. We were eating every single
yeah,
day. Yeah. See, I'll bring the munch for everyone, you know what I mean?
You ever hit class with a bag of grapes? Like, the whole bag?
No.
Oh, no, I never
What,
actually
you
never
did that?
Nah,
took
nah,
grapes.
me neither.
Down.
Oh, now you definitely did.
He did.
Bro, I wish I took grace, bro. Damn.
Right, random.
It just sounds tasty now.
What were you gonna say?
Try it with me fast.
Well, what was it?
Okay,
Just
okay.
say it.
Oh no, I even forgot a bit. I was just gonna say
The men's easy.
because no one.
Like a teasy. Sorry, keep going.
I mean, no one forces you to take your kids to a school where the price is like 30K. is it fair to now like force your child to have to use the connections that you have because you're in that school? So if a child does want to, pursue their artistry or whatever, and we're not saying like, that's not a fulfilling career, but like in the eyes of parents, if I'm putting you in a school and I'm paying 40K, use the connections of the CEOs, of the lawyers, of the whatever. Like, is it fair to now be like, I've spent this much money, you have to go down this path that we've set for you?
I think, no, it's not fair. It's not fair.
It's not.
That's the answer. I think, you have to be willing to go, and I think this is the case for most of them, is that they're not putting their kids in a $40,000 school. They're putting their kids in school, right? And that's a school that makes sense for them. Because, like, for example, like I know some Jewish guys, and they all went to like private schools. I think there's like 2 well-known like private Jewish schools here, and they're all, like 25,000 a year, 40,000 a year, that kind of thing, right? And for them, it's not so much about what you do with it. It's just the fact that they want to immerse you in the community thing, right? So it's like, that's just the thing that you've decided as the parent, right?
Yeah.
What your kid does with it from there, that's up to them, really. Because I feel like if you're putting your kid in that bracket, you're not doing it for the education, and the money isn't necessarily a stretch. Because a lot of people that would be putting their kids in a 12,000 a year school, it might be stretching, but you're like, I know this is for better education. So there I'm like, I get why you have to instill in your kids, like, this means something to our family, But at that point, bro, like, that's just
So you're saying people that put their kids in schools that's like 30K, it's for a school rather than...
Yeah, it's the same way, like a millionaire might go to, I don't know, Crown restaurants for lunch, and that's just lunch for them. That's not going
like,
to...
they're not looking for an investment, return in their investment. Really.
I think sort of. The reason why I say sort of is like, because if the kid comes up to the parents and be like, oh, I want to do art, they're going to be like, well, that doesn't make sense, because you're literally going to a school that allows you to be in an area where you're like the top earner. You know what I'm saying? Like the top 5%. So it's not more of like, oh, it's a school. It's more of like, what the school can do for you, or the opportunities that the school can provide for you, if that kind of makes sense. It's like, art is a waste compared to lawyer. I'm guessing that's what their mindset would kind of be like.
I think I would love to, definitely have my children in an environment where they feel like they have all the toolkits required to succeed. Like whatever that looks like ultimately. Like, you'll be doing this. It's not, school is a big major factor in it, but it's also just how you also move as a parent, and the types of the things that you show your children are priorities, or like how you know what I mean, like all that kind of stuff. It's bigger than just the school. School's a big part of it, but at the same time as well, I mean, one thing that comes from school is the type of friends that they meet, and then now those are the parents that you can also relate with too. But you're not at the school on a regular basis as a parent interacting with those parents in that context. It's your children that are interacting with people, and then maybe a relationship gets formed outside of that, right? But yeah, like, I think in terms of how you now just move as a parent, with the events you take your kids to, the opportunities that you provide for them, or something like that. Let's say, like, depending on how serious you are on your own networking or your own grind or whatever, bring your child to, hey, I'm going to this event within my food. You bring your child along with you, that kind of stuff there. Opening their mind and their horizons to what can, like, come forth.
Because I think that's the whole point of it, where it's like, just open up doors for them. What I would do in that situation, in like my scenario, is that, no, you're still going to go to that school. However, I will enroll you in like those classes though. So you gotta pay like more. Outside of...
I know,
So I got to pay more.
No, I don't care. But I'm saying like, like you enjoy that. Okay, cool. What about Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays? We have, those sessions 3 to 6 or like, 4 to 6 or whatever it is. Yeah. So then now you're actually pursuing this, or not pursuing, but like now you're actually doing this on a regular basis. And then you're also attending this particular school. And then after you finish your 12, it's like, all right, where am I really trying to go with it? Because if you just close that one full door, just kind of like
closing the door's a problem.
Yeah. Because you've seen like people, it's like in year 10, which is obviously not a problem or whatever it is, but it's like in year 10, it's like they go to just all sport, like school that just all sports.
Yeah.
And like literally they spend like
now
maybe
they're
like
paying the nerd
one or two periods where it's like, it's just education. Yeah. 1, 2 periods just like English, math, and then 4 periods is like sports.
They're like they're doing all the SI, or we call it SIS. Everyone calls it different stuff. But you're going to all the like inter-school sports and all that, taking up all that time. Even kids that were doing your dramas and all that kind of stuff, even that still takes away. Like, you know what I mean? You're right. That balance needs to be in some kind of way.
When somebody is like, no, you got to go to school, 6 periods education, right? However, golf,
addition,
sport, or whatever it is, you gotta go training. I'll train with you. I'll take you to games.
Yeah,
I'll do all that
training
kind of
with-
stuff.
yeah, training with that kid,
Nah,
bro.
I like soccer, so I'll do that. Like basketball, all that kind of stuff. So I
Basketball?
should do that with them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because honestly, it's also one of those where it's like, how much better can you really be if you do like, let's say, 4 periods of basketball versus you attending school all day and then you do like 3 hours of basketball after.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's true.
It was like, really, how much better can you be? Because you're gonna be doing this every day anyway, just not during school hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with even if my kid's not enjoying school or whatever, just still like go.
Just-
Not from a social point of view or like they're being bullied or something, but like if they're not enjoying like
Like I don't want to do.
the academics is too much, I'm gonna say nah, stick this out. Like you'll
For me,
literally-
like,
it'll
you
pay
have
off.
to finish year 12, bro.
Yeah.
You have to finish it off.
Why though? Because there are a lot of people who
This is the-
have
yeah.
dropped out, like year 8 that I've heard, year 10, and they are successful.
And there's
Like
a lot more
super.
that dropped out at
No,
year eight
but with the
that are
but
not.
let's just say now, okay, you understand and you're that type of parent that's like, okay, I'm gonna guide you, right? You can drop out in year 10, that's cool, but you're not gonna be staying at home.
Well, this is what
like,
it is.
you're actually
I
gonna go
know
out and
I'm
do
not having
something.
time to guiding you, right? This is the first hurdle that you're facing in your life. You want to quit it? You shut up.
I think for me, I'm more disappointed in the fact that it's like, bro, you're getting, because the age where you can drop out of school is the age where you can start forming school to be how you want it to be.
Like 10.
You get to choose your
or something?
subjects,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff, right? And so I'm like, bro, you can literally pick what you like here. So it's like, why do you like nothing? That says a lot about your personality. To be honest.
No, wait.
I don't know.
Like, why do you like
I don't-
nothing? Bro,
No,
like,
no,
I don't care if
no,
my
no.
son's like, I want to do food tech, drama, PE, one maths, and you know what I mean? Like, that's fine. I don't
But
care.
depending on what school you go to, those electives is literally like 3 periods throughout the whole week.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like food tech is the
Yeah,
once
like
within
you're
a week.
literally like,
No, but it's
No, but I
your
mean, once it
subject, it's
becomes your
subject.
subjects,
what?
like VC subjects.
Yeah, like when you're choosing
year
your own
5
subjects
or-
by like year 10. If
Oh,
you're doing
that-
it,
Like
that-
your week is just
Oh,
full of
oh,
what
that-
you
oh,
want.
oh,
yeah, that's
but
what he's saying. He's saying like once
no,
it
that's
comes.
in what subject though?
What are you saying?
What do you say?
Yeah.
That's what subject still. But you
Yeah,
still got
but-
you still got English that you have to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Alright,
And you
but-
still
Yeah,
got
but
3 hours.
the English becomes the one subject now that you
Exactly.
don't want to do.
Yeah.
Everything
That-
else you curate.
But also, like, there's a lesson in that. Like, if my kid can't, because I would teach him, like, bro, there's some things in life that you are not gonna want to do, but you just have
But
to
you
do
have
it.
to do it.
Like, if you can't even just look past that, like, and the thing is,
Then
like,
we mess up. We made
bro,
a
like, you
mistake
don't even realize, like, you can score bad.
and do
You can
fine.
score
Yeah.
bad. You're fine.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be
100%.
okay.
Well, then what's the point in that? Why am I
Yeah,
going to
but you
school for?
stuck it through.
If I'm not learning anything and my grades are terrible, why
you
am I
can't
forcing to
nah,
go to
like,
school?
But what are you not learning?
What do you mean? How many people have literally gone and they flunked and you ask them, oh, what did you learn? Nothing.
But
Like, I
why-
literally didn't retain anything.
Yeah, but why are you also, like, not enjoying the vibes of school?
Oh, please.
No,
Not everyone
bro,
enjoys school.
Bro, like, would you not go back, like, right now, yeah? If someone told you, like, the next 2 months, just 2 months, would be back to high school vibes, yeah? All the boys,
Yeah,
and
nah,
then
it'll
everything's
be
taken care of
crazy.
financially, everything, yeah?
Yeah.
Will you do it?
Do I look like this?
Bro, you might be
Oh.
this age. It doesn't matter. You might be
Yeah.
that age.
Yeah,
You're just
said
back in
Bro,
school.
it would be so
saying
lit.
it, yeah.
Just the vibes of school is amazing. So I'll be
No,
like,
no,
bro,
but-
why are
but-
you not making memories? Why are you not,
Why
you
do you
know?
not have
But you also have to look
Yeah.
at like how we experience high school is gonna be very different to
different.
because right now,
True,
right now it might not be as social as we think it is. People are going there, they still got the phones on them. They're more focused on like. Well, last time when I went to the school, they just focus on like a small group do TikTok.
Yeah.
Like there's few groups just do TikTok dances. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, like.
Do this long division, bro.
Yeah, like put your phone in your pocket and go walk around the school and go chat, see what everybody's up to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go hang out with everybody else.
For
you know?
me, like, my kids have to finish high school. Uni's not a must, but high school is a must.
Yeah, high school
Yeah.
has to be a must.
It's also just like I would rather like let this be if it's not even an educational.
It's the basis
let
of
it be
qualifications.
not even yeah it is that, but let this just be the forming ground of now who you're going to be as an individual, right? Like I don't have the time during these years, especially these formative years, to fully look after you all the time. Like even if you're outside, you're not in high school now, right? Yeah. So you're gonna pursue your own whatever in year 10 from whatever on, or even year 9 or whatever on. I'm still working. I'm still doing this XYZ. There's 8 whole ass hours in the day that I'm gonna say I trust you to figure out, to pattern
At
up,
that age?
to figure out at that age. It's a trusted environment. That's what it is. It's an environment where it's like more so, at least for us, I think the biggest takeaway that I take from the high school we went to, or all of us here in general, is the person I became because of high school. Not what I learned or anything like that. The subject that I had the most fun in was a creative writing, literature, bro. It's not.
But now you're saying your child is you're assuming that they're gonna have the same type of experience as you, when it's not.
No. I'm not assuming they're having the same experience as me. I'm just saying that is where you're gonna make those experiences.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. Why are you shutting that opportunity down to even form that?
I've been in school up until year 10, and I've realized that I haven't been able to form that already. The next 2 years, I'm not. Why would I have to put myself?
You're a dead child, bro. Whoa, not dead. Like as in like you're dead. Like you're dead haps. Your personality's dead haps.
I said, bro, my son's DH, bro.
Like you actually are.
Okay, fine. What about
Bro, you had 4 years at school and you can't count on at least your fingers.
Okay, what about worst case scenario is that your kid feels like school is destroying them?
Destroying them. Yeah. Find a new school.
I need to figure out what's happening there, because
Nah,
it's
but do
deeper
you
than
know what I'm
that.
saying?
Because
Where
like,
it's
bro,
Because there's no subject that
man.
So it's not even the subject now.
Right.
It's like school.
I don't know what.
Nah,
child.
that's
No. Those are two different things.
That's a decision.
Subject and school are two different. Because I was like, I actually
Because
enjoy
what
the
could be
subject.
destroying them about school?
Like, does this child have social anxiety or
Yeah,
something?
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, that's you know what I'm saying?
It's not so much of them, but it's like other people.
So they're being bullied.
I don't want to say to a point where it's bullied. Yeah.
You know, because you know that defeats your whole.
Because no one would be that bad. If
it's not
teased a
bullying.
little, bro. We all got teased. That's character development.
Bro, you know what I'm saying?
But you
Like,
get what I'm saying?
like
Where it's
if that's the thing, school's destroying them is a deeper issue than just the context of school. Something's going on in that school. The environment of school is very positive, I think, at those ages, right? When done to a correct degree, you know what I mean? Which is, for the most part, it should be a very positive environment, right? It's not the greatest way that we can instill education or the best way that we can
But it's the most wholesome.
Create,
If you look
yeah.
at every aspect. How do I instill education? How do I instill character?
how does I look at how they looked after
responsibility, all this
of
kind
that.
of stuff?
Yeah.
The school system is the most logical.
the- at
You know what it
moment.
is?
That's what
There's-
we've got.
There's two pathways here. Number one is like, you're going to feel that way, and then you're going to remove them from that school, put them in another school, same problem. Or number two is like, they have to deal with it. Yeah? And that's where the trouble comes in. It's like, I don't want to deal with it.
Well, I've raised the quitter.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I told you myself. I've raised the quitter, bro.
I know. Let's just listen to kids. You know, if
Yeah,
they're
listen to
struggling,
kids.
let's
Okay, but how much are you
listen.
gonna? Because I agree, we should listen. But then, what if your kid tells you like, "I don't want to be part of this family anymore"?
Yeah, there's a deep issue there still, bro.
Yeah, no, but it's just like
You kind of have to listen.
Then you
I've
get
tried for 14 years.
What's that form that they fill out
Yeah,
to
yeah, the one where they
separate
divorce
from
you
their
as their
family? Yeah,
parents.
What? So they can just print this off Google and do this themselves, or what?
like something like
problem.
that. I mean, I think the
No
parents have to
internet.
sign.
Bro, this time is so...
Change the password.
There's no ink in the printer.
I get why they want to leave.
Right, I was going to say, this time is so sad here, because my niece is like 7 years old.
Oh snap! What she say?
What's happening?
No. Because right now, the way she talks about school...
She said, Uncle Carlos, do you have a printer?
So right now, the way she talks about school, I'm like, you really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I'm also like, yo, actually really innocent.
Yeah.
Right? Not just her, but like also the kids around her, like when I'm picking them up from like picking her up from school. All
It's
that
always
kind
the
of
best
stuff,
day ever, bro.
Bro,
It's always
like,
the best day
always
ever.
excited. Like she's even excited to go to school tomorrow. And I love that, yeah. But then I'm like,
snap,
bro,
holidays are done.
when she gets to like grade 5, grade 6, and then now she
She
actually
realizes
starts
slow?
to, when she actually starts to
Bro,
run
this-
into
this
trouble.
level, fam, this
Yeah.
book still.
Yeah, and then that's just like, oh, so like now this is actually the real world.
Yeah.
The fact that not everyone's gonna try to be friends with you, not everyone is
Yeah.
actually kind, not everyone's actually like,
Bro, it's
whatever
needed,
it
bro.
is.
It's also the introduction of cool and not cool. At that.
Yeah. And then now it's like, I have to sit there with her and like actually like tell her how to like go on about these things, how to overcome this, and you know what I mean?
I think as parents, you allow the different storms to hit during the school, and now you help them understand how to manage it, because you can't introduce the
can't.
storm yourself. Well, am I gonna have a hierarchy of cool and uncool in my home?
Yeah.
Like, am I? You know what I mean? Like, am I gonna try and instill that at home? Am I gonna, you know what I mean, purposely bully my child to let them know that not everyone's gonna like you? Noor's saying maybe, I don't know. Or,
No, I would never.
you know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
environment. That is the environment where these things come.
Can you imagine tripping your kid in the hallway?
Bro, not everyone's gonna like you, dog. Eat that up. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean, bro? I can't be the one doing that.
Dad, my laptop. Okay.
Yeah, but some parents, that is the way,
Yeah.
right?
Like for me,
You
I'm
know what I
like,
mean?
Yeah, I get it. For me, I was just like, man, why can't they
Yeah.
be innocent from prep all the way up to like the school? You know what I mean? Like if again, obviously it's impossible.
You can get
but
taken advantage
if
of.
every
dog.
student is just a good student,
Yeah.
like just a good person, not even a student, just a
But
good
that's
person.
like the world, bro.
Where it's like just innocent, there to learn and just there to socialize. Where it's like ignoring people because
Sounds
the way
great.
they look.
It's giving
You get what I'm
Disney
saying?
movie, bro.
Making fun of someone.
It's not gonna happen.
Ah, man, it's actually the saddest thing ever, bro.
In line with all this, like, you know, life quotes, sayings, all that kind of stuff, your mantras you live by. First question is, before we jump into the thing that was there in the chat, what is your current, like,
Quote.
not quote, but like your current mentality, or I want to say mantra, if I use that word, just because it encapsulates everything, that you kind of like, you find yourself doing more and more so. So I'll give an example. For me right now, I think I mentioned on the other pod, for me right now, I'm like, let me face every situation head on and let me deal with it. Like things will always work out. Things will always be great. And that's kind of like the mentality that I'm in terms of different things that I'm faced with or situations. Like that's what's motivating me to get through certain things. I'm like, yo, face the situation, don't run from it, and it'll work out kind of thing. So that's kind of the saying or the mantra that I'm living by in this present moment or season in my life right now. I want to hear, what do you guys think yours are? Yeah.
I've been living by one that my dad told me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Squeaky wheels get lubricated. Complain, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Complain.
I just want to hear your story. I know your story about how
for
all
sure,
that.
for sure.
How
That's,
much you
we'll go on to
I
that.
like that. I like that.
Any-
Yeah.
Like, what do you find yourself focusing on or doing? You know what I mean? Like, what's allowing you to make decisions and stuff like that, like right now? You guys just vibes in.
Yeah, we just
I
vibes.
don't know. I think mine for a while it's been like it'll get done. Like if it's not done now, it'll get done
by who?
eventually.
That
It's not
literally
bad,
sounds
but
like
like
you have no
it'll
control of your life.
no, no, like everything has a time type of thing. Like I'm not bothered if something isn't like happening now or working out now. Like it's gonna work
I
out
can imagine
eventually.
Bao walks into a room, his messing room, it will get done.
We'll get done. We'll get done.
Like,
Everything
it'll
has its
get
time.
done.
He has a style. Not today, maybe next month.
Okay.
No need to force it.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. It will get done. Yeah, it will get done. Bro. I think it's just like, I think it's just like doing things and like not caring what anyone else thinks.
They're just doing you.
Yeah, like I actually don't care what you have to say about what I'm doing, what you have to say about whatever it is that I like. Yeah, I don't want to say, particular thing, but I don't care what you have to say. I'm doing it.
It sounds so cliche, but it's so funny that not many people ever get to that kind of mentality at all. Like, it's actually really
Like,
hard.
I
to get
Bro,
to.
it's the
Yeah.
elitist
It
place
is
to
hard.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is tough.
It's just like, I don't care about other people's
I actually
opinions.
do-
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard still. Like,
Is
I'm
that-
trying to do that myself,
I'm
and I think
trying
I'm getting
to
better
bring-
for sure.
yeah.
But it is hard to really be like, I am fully confident in the decision
in
I'm
this
making. I
me.
think that's what it comes
Yeah.
down with me. Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. And especially like obviously when I talk about strangers or whatever it is, but like even like I don't say close friends, but like just even people that you know, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. Because it's like, if it's the people you love, sometimes like you want your lives to move in the same way. And so then it's like, bro, if they're doing this, maybe I should be doing that too. But it's like, wait, that doesn't make sense for you right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just
it's-
like getting to the point where you're like, no, what makes sense for me?
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also like not caring if you're in my life or not.
Damn.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Where it's like, I'm actually gonna keep it pushing,
Yeah.
like regardless if you're in this or not.
Whether, yeah.
On that kind of vibe, if that kind of makes sense. You get what I mean?
But then at what point do you like stop and be like, okay, this might be a bit too detrimental?
Probably when your niece
To-
leaves the family.
Nah.
Because there are people who are like that. Were like, I don't care what you think, and I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep doing me. But it's like sometimes you actually do have to consider,
What?
those
I
around
understand.
you.
But you guys know me, yeah. I believe that I'm very reasonable, right? No,
You
honestly,
believe that?
I think I'm actually very reasonable. Where it's like I do understand. Best like let's say you did something, that it's like I do try to consider what it is that you've done. But obviously, when I say this is like I don't care if you're in my life or not. I'm talking about it's like I actually want certain people that's actually in my life moving long term.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like if you're not moving that way, like I actually don't care if you're in it or not.
Yeah.
Regardless of like
Yeah.
who you are, your status or whatever it is. So it's like you're actually not moving correct. You get what I'm saying? So
That's
Example.
principle. Having
Yeah, principle. Yeah, exactly. Like,
principles big.
I don't want someone in my circle that's got a girlfriend that says I love you too, but Craig cheats every time we go out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Can only
bro,
cheat sometimes
you are
when
not. Yeah, like once a week,
What
maybe.
a
I
year.
accept you. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, brother, like I
Yeah.
don't want something like that in my life.
Yeah, no, hey, facts. Because you actually do end up becoming what you hang
Yeah,
around.
no, it's for sure.
But why did they go to whisper? Bro, just do it, bro. Just try it.
Wait.
We have no cheaters in our close circle,
yeah.
man.
Nah,
So
that's the
chill out.
mad thing, yeah? Is like, he's saying, I don't want people that cheat around me. No one here cheats.
Yeah.
He agreed with that statement. You got angry at him, Mo.
No. I was
you got angry at
thinking
him?
about a conversation that we all had previously where you guys, but it's I was
Right,
opposite
right,
of
right,
lines.
right.
Wait, what's the
Anyways,
conversation we had?
like
previously?
if your friend cheats, like you wouldn't, like tell their partner, or you wouldn't force them to tell their partner, but you're still
but
gonna
doesn't mean
hang
we don't
around
condemn
them.
the cheating.
Nah,
That's also a
You're-
one-off thing. Because my friend cheats one time. That does not necessarily mean like it's a compulsive decision all the time.
But they're a bad
like,
person.
What's off
What?
thing?
You're
is
a bad
different.
person for cheating.
No,
No,
you're
it's-
not.
you made a bad action.
Yeah,
Bad
I agree with
decision.
that.
my
Yeah,
bro.
but like
And I think,
you're
yeah,
He
you're
who
bad.
has
You're,
not
wait,
sinned cast
100%.
his
What
first
morals do you
you're a
have?
bad person in your relationship. Absolutely.
But, to
But
me,
you're not a bad
But
friend to me.
Exactly.
We have
But-
great times.
But if you are like someone that constantly is cheating,
Mm.
I'm
You're a
like,
bad
bro,
person.
you might be
like
a bad
imagine
person. bro.
I'm with you right now and you say, okay, babe, yeah, just hang out with this person. I love you. And then we enter a club or whatever it is, and then you do madness.
Yeah.
But you're like, bro, you don't love your guy.
You know what I
like,
mean?
But, bro,
it's like you're not even trying
Yeah.
to stop this. You know? What I'm
No,
saying?
not even like I don't like guys that comment on other girls being attractive all the time.
It's crazy.
Like elaborate on comment.
Define
I
comment.
don't know. I was hoping someone would back me up. Good guys.
Define comment.
Like
Nah,
smile,
but
smile
you like
emoji,
every girl they see,
Yeah,
or
man, I see,
whatnot,
man, I see,
they're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
ooh,
Nah, that's weird.
like
Yeah.
it's like, bro,
Like, if you get a girl, you
that is weird.
we're trying to hang out here.
I think in general, just in general.
Wait, does that
like-
happen?
Yeah, there's guys like that.
Like in general, if your guy is
Wow.
just out here everything walking past, ooh yeah, then that's not even weird as a boyfriend. That's just weird as a human being
Yeah.
in general. Like,
Wait.
but-
Wait, not to the partner.
yeah, no. I mean,
Like, I
like,
said, if we're hanging out a
Yeah,
group
yeah,
of
yeah.
guys, and there's always that one guy that's like, ooh, this girl,
that's,
that girl.
so that's what I'm saying. Not even as a partner,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
not even as you're being a bad partner. Just you weird human. Like, brother, focus on the food
Yeah.
we're eating. Like, eat this
We're talking about
noodles.
investments, bro.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
Nah, absolutely.
That's actually crazy that you say that because I know a lot of people that do that.
Yeah, yeah.
every
That's
gal,
weird. That's really
Not-
weird.
whoa, like obviously not every.
but a
gal.
lot.
But like,
Because to be honest, not
Like
every
wandering
gal is
eyes,
like
bro.
that
But like every
too.
time you're
Yeah.
hang-
Oh.
This guy's a bad guy, bro. He's like, to be honest, not every gal's even like that. Anyway.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's not
yeah.
wrong. He's not wrong.
I don't look so dark right now.
Bro, we look funny.
Bro, we didn't pay the bills. Hey,
Oh, no,
everyone trying to wave.
Everyone run away.
Everyone wave. Wake it up. Wake it up.
The lights don't know we're here, man.
Everyone that's listening right now, the lights just cut out.
And we look very dark right now.
I think it's time. That's why.
There we go. Back in action, baby.
we look like one under the bed. I don't know.
Podcast under the bed, bro.
Yeah, sorry. Someone was saying.
I was going to say,
Bingo.
we'll get into your thing, yeah?
Ah.
But
What's my thing?
now on this,
complaint.
yeah, the squeaky wheels. But in line with these mantras, this is what we live by, right? But the people that just want to let everyone know what their daily quote is all the time, or their daily, like, not even just one. It'll be 7 in succession with no relation
Endless
to each
posts
other.
on their stories.
It's mad scenes. Mad scenes, bro.
What the what? Oh, the quote.
A quote here, a quote for this. a
I'm
quote
happy
for
that you've come around. Are you seeing white background black text,
Bro,
or what are
I've
you seeing
seen
right now?
Bro.
black background.
What's
Well,
the,
well,
what's
like,
the app?
so-
The one
someone's-
that sends people the daily.
I'm not mad with
the
that.
Bible app?
No,
No, it's not the Bible app.
That
It's not the Bible app.
that I actually like that.
That one's not bad.
Because
I think
sometimes
it's literally
that
called daily
catches you off
quotes.
guard. Sometimes you're like, oh, that actually relates to me today. But I know what you're talking about.
Mercury's like in retrograde.
Yeah, yeah, it's in the
Yeah.
Gatorade.
Place.
I'm pretty sure retrograde ends today or something.
Retrograde?
Like that. Yeah. And now it's Gatorade or something
Yeah.
instead or something like that. Yeah. I just don't know.
Right.
Anything, bro. But yeah,
Tell us about your complaint. What complaint
Bro.
did you
Bro,
make?
just like in life in general, like I've been not complaining as in being nasty, but just like
speak up.
I just want what I want.
Yep.
All
Is
right?
this to organizations or
To
to people?
everyone. To
Just
everyone.
In general.
To everyone. Yeah, but
Well,
organizations especially. Those are
Anybody. Bro, anyone can get it
Anybody
now.
can
Anyone.
get it.
Dang,
Anyone.
bro.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
so
just
give us, if you want to, give us an example.
I didn't like the sermon at church. Let me go to the person who preached it and tell him.
Did you actually do that?
Nah, I wouldn't. that's
Alright, well.
So how does it make you feel after you complain?
For me, it's not even like I'm not being a like D-head or anything. It's just like if I know I'm owed something fully, then I should have that.
Or
thing
even
fully.
that something needs to change.
Or if something needs to change, or whatnot. And it's just like, because I could just hold my tongue and nothing will happen, or I could just let them know, and also nothing might happen, but at least I let them know.
Yeah,
It's off your chest, bro.
Exactly.
And this week you got done dirty.
And this week I complained it. Nah, so also you guys saw the whole Optus scandal,
Yeah.
the hack, all that kind of stuff, the leak.
And
God-
a leak, bro. That's a hack.
Bruh.
That's a hack.
Mental,
Didn't he only ask for like 1.5 or 1 million or something like that as
allegedly.
Really?
Right?
Allegedly. And it's like a young kid.
They're saying.
How the heck did this kid
So
even
apparently,
hack
this is what
all that?
happened. Someone at Optus was working on stuff on like the side, on like a testing platform, whatnot, and had all this information left unlocked, right? And some kid found it and was like,
You think that person's
I'll
dead?
take from here now.
Did they-
Hopefully not.
They're definitely
Got
get
you guys
fired
there.
up.
Got you guys there. Nah, all right. So I get the email saying this has happened at Optus, and I thought it was just they're just saying that to everyone at
yeah.
Optus.
I thought it was too.
Yeah,
Was it not?
that's what I assumed. And then I get this notification for one of the banks that I'm at saying your contact details have been updated. I was like, I didn't do that. And I get another one. And I get another. In like the space of 7 minutes, I got 3 emails from this bank.
Wow.
Right?
Oh, I didn't realize it was like this, bro.
And I was like, I have not been updating my contact details,
Yeah.
but let me call these guys real quick. Call them, blah, blah, blah. They disable my online banking. They're like, we'll investigate it for you. I just need to get back to that bank. But that's not the main one where I get my money, so I wasn't too worried. The next
About
day,
$5 there, mate. You're right.
I mean, it's all just debt, to be honest. I was like, if you want to take my debt, go for it, man. The next day, I'm about to jump in the shower, and I get a notification on my main bank
Yeah.
that's like, your contact details have been updated. I was like, that's concerning, because this is where I actually have positive dollars,
Yeah.
all right?
Positive
And
$5.
yeah, and
Done a meal.
right? Shit, I was hungry. So I was like, that's not good. So I called them. And then I get, another one of those contact details updated. So I called them. I'm like, yo, it's not me. Talking on the phone, blah, blah, blah. She does the verification stuff. And then she's like, what did she say? She's like, oh, I'll disable your online banking. I was like, yeah, bet. Cool. She's like, I'll put you through the fraud team. I'm like, wonderful. That's great. The crazy thing is I had already gone and changed my passwords online for the online banking, all this kind of stuff. But then what I realized is it doesn't matter because these hackers can get in with my details anyway
Yeah.
and then change the password again.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's just like an endless cycle, right? Because she was telling me 2 people had called in that day saying that they were me and they had forgot their passwords or whatever, but because they have my information, they could get in, right?
Oh my days.
Now,
Bro, you gotta ask me what was my first pet, bruv?
Yeah, honestly.
What's my mother's maiden name, bro?
don't worry about all those things.
You know what I mean? Like that's
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 come back.
yeah.
That's the questions that I
what
asked.
you gotta ask
Yeah.
me, bro.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what's my address,
Yeah.
my license number.
Yeah.
Are you dumb?
Mental.
Damn.
Anyway, so then she puts me to the fraud team. Super long call, or like waiting time, and then they cut out because I was driving in an area that has bad reception, right? I was like, screw it. The banking's disabled. I'll be fine, whatever. I'll call them in the morning. I'm at dinner that night, and I get a notification saying a new payee account has been added. So I was like, hey, wait a minute. That means they're going to transfer money out of my account. I should call these guys right now. So I called them again, and I was like, yo, like, what the heck is happening? And she's like, this.
Wow.
And then she's like, I'll read out the figures. Like, after she verified everything, she's like, yeah, for some reason, the online banking wasn't disabled. I was like, well, that's a you guys thing. We'll talk about this later. She's like, I can see you did speak to this person. They said they'd do it, but they didn't do it for some reason. I was like,
Ah.
Yeah, actually, a lot of the time
need to
they
follow
never
up.
do that
Yeah,
thing,
they
but they
don't.
leave everything in notes.
Yeah.
Or not even just banks.
Yeah.
All these companies in
Yeah.
general.
It's
people
all
don't get us.
documented.
But think about it. We're the same when we do our own
I
work
definitely
too.
do that as well.
You know
My
what I
job's
mean?
not as risky.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I get on the phone, blah, blah, blah. She verifies everything, and she goes, okay, do you mind if I read the digits out from that are in your account? And I'm in the car with someone, and I was like, I guess. But yeah, she reads it out, and then the first thing she said, I was like, wait, that number doesn't sound right. So can you tell me what the latest transaction is on that? and because I know what the BSB and account number are for the new payee that was added, and she says like 450 out of your account to this thing, and it's labeled test, and I was like,
Oh my days.
and so I was like, okay, did this go to this BSB? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
I can tell you what the transaction is beforehand, all that kind of stuff and whatnot. And she was like, okay, that's clearly you.
love these
So they disable everything. All right. So and then she's like, oh, I'm gonna talk to my manager. Just stay on the line. She comes back to me after like 10 minutes. She's like, look, I can't help you anymore over the phone. You're gonna have to go into a branch. So I was like, all right, cool. I go into the branch the next day. All right. 2 hours, bro. I'm just sitting there. The crazy thing is, well, the branch they have to call again to the fraud team and stuff. So I'm like, bro, why am I here? Like, this is so annoying. So then they add like new layers of verification, all this kind of thing. All right, cool. Everything is sorted with the bank. I'm like, bro, I'm going to Optus. So I just walk across the mall. I go to Optus.
Right. I just want to think about the smoke you're on.
Bro, I was like, I don't care.
Because I remember I literally replied to her, say, hey, let us know how it goes.
Bro,
It's a good time to find out, bro.
I walk into Optus. The lady's like, hi. I was like,
Shut up,
basically, I was like, either you're compensating me or I'm leaving Optus because I've lost money from my account because of this thing. She's like, and like, she's like, you're the first person that's lost money from their account because of this whole thing. Blah, blah, blah. This is like really serious. Apparently it's true, bro. Because then she's like, all right, just wait on the side and then we'll get someone to you. So I eventually get someone to me.
Bro, imagine someone comes in from the back, like shades and everything, and they're like, hey, come
Come
on.
with us. Amazing story. I would have sold it to a current affair. Yeah, and then this guy, I'm like, bro, you need to escalate this for me because I actually don't care about you giving me this data protection thing. Just like escalate it for me now. And so he's like, yeah, cool. Anyway, I leave the Optus, blah, blah, blah. I get a call an hour or 2 hours later from the manager of that store, and he's like, yo, we heard you lost money. That's really serious. And I was like, yeah, like you guys are going to have to compensate me properly or I'm leaving because I've been a loyal customer for so long, blah, blah, all this kind of stuff. And they just agreed with everything. And so now I'm waiting for tomorrow. Hopefully they call me and let me know what they're... Because if they say like, what would you want as compensation? I'm going to say, what would you offer as compensation?
And you never take the first offer as well.
Never take the first offer.
Yes.
And then, yeah. And so I will keep complaining until I go to the High Court of Australia.
This is what it is. Bro, you keep on declining until they're about to scrap everything and they say, okay, sorry, I was doing too much.
I will take an iPhone 11.
My days. Wow, that's intense.
That's annoying.
Yeah, bro.
That
It's
is
such
so
an irritating
annoying.
feeling because I'm like, I need it. Because I want to change all my major passwords
Yeah.
and everything as well and all that. And I'm like, it's just that feeling is so icky. Like,
Yeah.
Is there anything that you...
I've been violated. They touched me here and here.
Yeah, they touch you everywhere. Because you know the first day when it happened, because that was like, okay, cool, something's going on, whatever it is, yeah? Is there anything that you could have done to your main account?
No. So there's nothing I could do because even if I went and changed my
Change
password and
password,
stuff,
same card.
they're going
They
to
can
call and be
still-
like, oh, I've lost my password. Oh, so this is what they did, right? So they called to the bank and then they're like, oh, let me change the details. So they changed the phone number, right,
Oh my
for the
days.
account. So then they can verify any two-factor
Oh, yeah, yeah.
authentication,
On
right?
their phone.
So
You
that's
want
how
to-
they,
yeah,
because
that's
whenever I
fast.
add a new payee, it's like, oh, here's a code to verify it, right? It goes to
Yeah.
my phone. But then it went to theirs. That's how they were able to add that, send money out of my account. Basically, if I ever catch someone stealing from my account, I actually might kill them.
Who the heck are these people?
I like.
What do they look like?
I was saying this to Daniel on Friday night, right? Whatever it was. I was like that legit might be a reason I might kill someone someday.
oh my
If so, like if I
A
call
whole $550
no,
from my account.
no,
I'm
but
gonna kill
like,
you,
bro, imagine
Like,
you lost
run me dry.
If you
Yeah.
lost
thousands on thousands.
Yeah,
They do
yeah.
this to like other people. This guy said test.
Yeah.
He said
That's the thing. The
he
plan.
He
It's
said,
working.
Bet.
Yeah.
After that,
Big
he went
payday,
through.
man. Big
Let me hit up the
payday.
big accounts.
Hopefully they get caught. Like, surely you can catch
How did
them.
I go catch this guy, man? This guy hacked Optus, bro.
That's wild.
How?
That is wild. Stay safe, people.
Is that hacking?
Bro, no, you just downloaded a file.
You didn't protect your data.
Yeah, to be honest, bro, that person, I'm sorry, but you
Selling
can't do
people's
that, bro.
information is a problem, but accessing it. Optus messed up.
Optus messed up. Bro, apparently they're gonna have like a class action lawsuit against them.
Damn.
Yeah, everyone's gonna get like $2.
What?
Yeah.
So everyone will just
That's
get,
why
like,
I'm trying to
$2.
get on the compensation.
Yeah, you get
early,
it first.
bro.
Yeah,
Get it
I'm
first.
done.
Or I'm actually taking my story to a current
Definitely.
affair. Apparently they pay you $2,000 just for telling your story.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Go.
I know, but I want to know
Since
what
it's
they're going to
fresh,
compensate
yeah,
me
true.
first.
No, but ¿por qué no las dos?
And then they find out this is happening, and then they call me and they're like, yo,
Yeah, stop the story.
Take it back. Say you lied. Say you lied.
If I don't get iPhone 14 with the AirPods,
The AirPods, bro.
like it's actually.
I'm not even gonna say what the minimum I would settle for is.
Yeah.
Because in case someone watches this.
They're doing their research to see what you said.
But after this, I'll tell you what the minimum I'll settle for
Yeah.
is.
I actually didn't think. I didn't think the thing of like, oh,
$20,000
I'm gonna
by the way.
leave Optus would actually shake them.
Yeah, to be honest,
I didn't think
No,
that would
I think
shake
in
them.
a situation like this,
Like this
they
is
have
different.
to,
Yeah, now
because
it's
everyone's
different.
coming for it like this.
Yeah,
On
yeah,
an
yeah.
individual basis, they can manipulate you and move around.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
the fact that everyone is gonna come,
Take $5
Yeah,
off
it's
or
a
something.
problem.
Yeah, I cancelled my subscription to
man, this ain't a
Compassion.
celebratory.
this
Oh no.
Yeah.
what's
So
happening about
the
it?
crazy part is like they don't let you cancel on the website. You have to call, right? So I call.
no.
And she goes, "Hey, it's Bianca or whatever." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And she's like, "Oh, like blah blah." I was like, "Yeah, I'm looking to like cancel my subs." I almost said a subscription, but then I remembered the correct word, which was sponsorship.
Yes.
Yeah. And she's like, "Oh, like we understand, like time's been hard. What we can do is we can cover you for 6 months." And I was like, "This is literally
You
what
what?
Stan did when I cancelled my thing. No, we'll give you 3 months free." And I was
6
like, "Bro,
months.
how does this make sense?" But I was like, "Nah, I just chosen to be generous elsewhere." And she's like, "Fair enough." But now,
What a smart ass reply, bro.
That's done.
I would say, oh, 6 months, okay.
That last letter about fish and rice was en route already,
yeah.
and his drawing skills probably did improve.
But I'm gonna get
and
that
he
letter,
probably had chicken
fold
and
it
rice.
up, Kobe.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, bro, that's so sad, bro. He's never gonna open the letter, bro.
Nah.
I actually got a letter 2 cent this week.
Nah, you-
I haven't opened it
you're a
though.
bad man.
What?
I should probably open
It's one
it.
of those ways, just get done, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It'll get done.
What a good lad, man. Yeah.
Oh.
You're lucky the camera's on. Hey, let's go enjoy this weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's go
wrap
enjoy.
up.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
Wait. Can we just say one thing? I want to make a clip
sorry,
out of this.
yeah,
'Cause I
yeah,
want us
what
to
you
go
saying?
viral. I don't know, bro. I'm so proud of
Of
Grand
Grand
Qual
Qual.
going to the
Woo!
Premier
Oh, yes,
League. Far
bro.
out.
Clap it up, clap it up.
Yeah.
Is that Newcastle?
Shout out
Is
to the
that
kid, bro.
Shout out.
That
Like,
is
and the fact he's going to the richest club in football right now.
Newcastle, bro.
Yeah,
Just
they
beautiful.
got Saudi owners and everything.
Yeah.
But bro, like it's amazing. Like, cause like genuinely, you watch the kid play football and you're like, this kid is talented. And then Barcelona came and the guy like pissed on them.
Yeah.
Right? At 16 at the time or 17, I don't know what he was. Right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, fam, like this is exciting to see. Like, and the statistic is in England, I think 0.005%
Yeah, wow.
of people that play football make it to the Premier League.
Damn,
Premier
bro.
League, bro.
Right.
You're
Kid
playing
from
against
Shep.
bro, you're playing against the best of
Goulburn
the best,
Valley.
man.
Kid all the way from down
Wow.
these ways, bro.
Best of the best
At
in the
17
in
years
football.
old.
Nah, shout out to him.
And so
bro.
before you leave, can you please come do an episode with us?
Hey,
Oh,
dead
that's what that
ass.
is. Yeah.
Bro, like legit.
What did he say on that interview?
Oh,
funny
that-
as
What
well.
happened, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's calling out his brother, wasn't it? Yeah.
Mate.
Oh god.
I would just
Good
enjoy
lad.
watching interviews with this guy after games.
Yeah,
man.
I like when there's
we
people
love-
like
yeah,
that.
we love
you
to
know what
see
I mean?
it.
The characters and everything
Yeah,
like
so
that too.
bright,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Had a
And
great
it's
match
like,
for Australia as well. His
Was
first
it?
game for Australia.
yeah, it was good as.
Against
Did he score?
He
Was it him or
assisted, I
someone
think.
else?
I think he
Yeah.
assisted.
What was it? I forgot. Aware my bill. I think was.
Oh,
the one
yeah,
that
yeah,
scored it. Yeah. But nah, yeah, it's good to see him. Man.
He's playing in
see it.
Spain as well.
It's good to see, bro.
Shout out to his older brother as well.
And his older brother.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
this guy, from what I've seen,
No, I'm saying, and even
The oldest.
Oh,
yeah,
obviously,
bro.
yeah, 'cause you
Whole
can
family
see-
doing their thing. Man.
you can see mass support there. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think even from like back then as well, like you see like soccer games trading, he's always videoing like his
Yeah,
brother and all that
for
kind of
sure.
stuff. You can just kind of see along the way, it's like, yo, this guy made it. His brother was all supporting him all the way through with that. So shout out to him too, bro. He's supporting the fam.
Bro, the parents are losing their mind, I'm sure.
Yeah, oh, that was.
Must be.
This is major. It's major for
Two
them,
boys
yeah.
playing in
No,
Europe.
I'm even talking about, like,
Success.
just all their children. Like,
Yeah.
they're probably just like, yo,
The new
this,
Adenugas.
this is... yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
But
Good
that's
stuff,
us, bro.
man.
Alright,
Shout
Yeah,
out.
come on the pod, dog.
For sure.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Disruption Podcast. That's 162 on your
Isn't it
Oh,
three?
baby.
163. I don't know. I don't care. Just
And
like you don't care.
happy October.
Shut up.
Daylight savings,
Happy
baby.
October, guys.
Shut
Naija
up, bro.
Independence.
How's that even-
Giant.
Happy October.
Naija Independence.
They're talking about this away.
SOA.
Yeah, this episode is.
Bye.
Yeah, later.
Bye.
This is a conversation after the point now.
The least I'll settle for with Optus is...
Bro, let me like stop there.
Wait, include that.
Yeah.